It's time to step inside the Octagon with your host, Ike Feldman.
What's up, fight fans? What's up, combat sports community? It's your boy, Ike Feldman. It's been a minute since we've had somebody in studio. This is not a hologram. This is not AI. I made cards, business cards. Check them out. But I'm trying to keep up with the business that my man, Freddy Vidal, the Barbarian, is doing. But more than anything, Freddy, I don't know, man. You just, in some type of weird alternate universe, you just remind me too closely of my best friend, my best man, Joe. And I just feel like we're at the beginning stages of a long friendship. And I just want to say I appreciate you. My kids like you more than anything. I think they like you more than me. They're like, bye-bye, Daddy. What do you mean, bye-bye? What do you do? Like, hi, Freddie. I'm like, wait, now you guys can speak? Like, what is this? But, dude, you have a great aura, kindness about you. I know this, but even little creatures, little people know this. So that, to me, says it all. You know?
It's just experience from teaching.
You're a horror guy, right?
I'm a horror guy.
You ever hear the thing that, like, kids can see ghosts and everything?
Yeah.
I believe the thing with dogs or with
like,
kids that
imaginary friend stuff.
they can also see. Yeah, okay, stop. Now I'm
Yeah.
getting
So watched the movie Imaginary last week. It's pretty good.
What'd you watch?
Imaginary?
Is that?
It's a horror movie.
Is it better than Weapons, or what the hell is Weapons? Did you see Weapons?
No, I don't know. I haven't seen Weapons.
Did you see Sinners?
Yes.
Apparently, Weapons and Sinners are like the movies of the years, and it's like rated R scary movies that are that is it. Weapons, Sinners, 28 weeks, or years later. Did you see that?
Well, I watched Sinners out of the movies you named.
28. Did you ever see the 28 Days? Never seen. Oh, do you like zombie movies?
No, not opposed to it.
These zombies, they're like MMA zombies. They're not lazy. Like they like literally sprint. It's not like the Mike Myers.
Like back in the Call of Duty days, we used to play zombies.
Yes.
See, like the last level.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm like, can I do? Yes.
Yeah,
Good call on the zombies. But we're both Battlefront guys now.
As of 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay. So I took a break from Black Ops, the Black Ops wherever the Miami level was in Black Ops. I took a break from that Call of Duty, and now jumping into Battlefield. In my opinion, I feel like Battlefield's bringing back old Call of Duty. What are your thoughts?
I think it's refreshing.
You're a gamer.
Yeah, I think it's definitely refreshing. I'm having fun. Like I had my first win last week, and it felt like I won the Super Bowl. Like I don't remember feeling that way towards like a video game win since like what was it? Since Call of Duty had the Battle Royale back in COVID. That was a pretty good feeling too. But this is like kind of like you said, it's like it kind of reminds you of that old Call of Duty feeling.
Are you super intense when you play?
Yeah.
Bro,
Depends. It depends. Depends on.
I snapped
depends
at
on
one
the
of my
movie.
kids,
Depends on
and
the
I go,
movie.
"Whoa,
Like,
I can't play this at night. I can play sports games now.
Yes.
I cannot play this now with them around."
But it depends on what the mood, how the day was. If I'm fucking tired, then I'm just playing just so I'm, just to go to sleep, like before I go to sleep. But if I have any like energy in me, yeah, I'm locked in.
Oh my, yeah, you're totally my friend Joe from alternate universe. He did Halo tournaments.
Sounds like a great guy, man. I gotta meet you, Joe.
Dude, I'm telling you, when he sees you, he's gonna want to arm wrestle, and then you're like, "Let's real wrestle." I'm like, he may think that he can do it too, so don't hurt him though. He's a good guy. He's a family guy. He's got a lot of. Don't hurt.
Hey man,
don't hurt
listen,
him.
He's my guy now.
Lay him down easy.
He sounds like a good guy.
Oh my God, do you like J-Mo? He loves J-Mo.
Not my favorite.
That's where it differs. What's your brown liquor of choice?
Maybe Jack.
Okay, Jack and J-Mo. That's like cousins.
I've had a couple of experiences with J-Mo. I'm good on that.
Oh, I had a couple experiences with Jack. Bro, this is the first time I felt numb. I was
had
like,
better experiences with Jack than way more than J-Mo. I think I've had a good experience with J-Mo.
Jack and soda.
Coke, yeah. Coke,
Dangerous.
ginger.
Dangerous. Oh, Jack and... Oh, you're talking about Jack Daniels, right?
Yeah.
What the hell's with the pirate? Captain Morgan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
no.
thinking Captain
No,
Morgan.
no.
I'm an idiot.
No way.
No, Jack Daniels is good. You ever have Evan Turner or Evan Williams?
Yeah, but not too
That's
often.
bro. That is the broke Jack Daniels.
Yeah,
I remember that in college.
Yeah.
That was pain. And I remember my friends like, bro, I'm drunk and this still hurts. And I'm like, oh, this is the pain of a good
I
time.
can't. Nah, definitely. That's why I'm not on J-Mo. I can't get down with that. I mean, it's not bad. I'm saying it's not, but it's just not my. You asked me what the choice was.
You ever do Irish coffee?
Yeah. I wish
Okay.
I'm security for like Irish pubs and bars for years.
Can we get into like a story? You don't have to name names or the spot. Are you allowed to? Did you
Yeah.
sign like an NDA?
Nah. What do you want to hear?
I don't know. What was the funniest story?
Actually, one that just popped up as soon as he said funniest. So, this was probably not even that long ago, but it was post-COVID.
Okay.
So, like, basically the kids.
Did you work
the
through COVID?
Yeah.
Can I ask you real quick? When did the bars open on Long Island? Like, was it June, May? Like,
It happened in stages.
Okay.
Like at first, you're only allowed like 50 people. Then
People wear a mask at the bar?
Yeah.
Oh.
They had the whole like cover, like, you know, that little window shit. So like, you know, if like you and your lady are eating, and it'd be like a window covering you.
Forget about the eating. I want to know about like the single life, like where people still like
partying and shit.
Like we got to go outside to like talk or like. Were they drinking under the mask like a straw?
It was just different, bro, because it was like you had an outdoor area. So everybody's pretty much outdoor. Like I said, it happened in stages. So the first stage was you were allowed to open a bar, but it was like a drive-through. So like they were serving drinks at the window. Like basically they opened up the windows to the bar. Nobody could go in unless they had to use the bathroom or something. And the bartenders moved moved from the bar to where like the window area is.
Yeah.
That, you know, separated like the outside dining area or whatever to the inside, the indoor. So they were just serving
What about
drinks.
the DJ?
No, it was just like music. Like just, you know,
Okay.
You plug in something to the speaker.
Damn. It was probably eerie, right?
No, it was,
Did you have to wear a mask as a security?
As a bouncer? Yeah, but really they were more serious about it when you were indoors. Outdoors, kind of, unless you were like sitting next to somebody, but as a security guy, you just kind of want to be separated and shit.
Okay.
But no, funny story was, so it's post-COVID. So post-COVID, it's a different generation too. Like
This is again why we're perfect, because my friend keeps me on track too.
Oh, yeah,
like he's
yeah.
and I'm like, I'll take him for a scenic ride.
No, but post-COVID, the generations is different now. I don't know what it is. I think just being indoors. I don't know what.
You believe that? I didn't believe it.
Maybe it was the school systems. I mean, it's just, bro, shit's a lot different. So.
And you worked through the pandemic as a teacher, right?
Yeah, I was a sub at the time, but
more importantly than the single life, how was that watching the kids like pre, during, post? Like, did you notice a difference at that age, or too young to even care?
Nah, you definitely. You saw it after. You talking about after COVID, right?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, bro. Like I was doing the kindergarten shit, like, you know, the kindergartners and elementary school. So like with the kindergartners, they never had like they missed out from like pre-K. You know, how young they are, kindergarten, first graders. First graders missed out on being in kindergarten, which is their first. If there's no pre-K involved, that's their first interaction with kids, big interaction with kids their age.
So their first would be 6 years old?
That's the introduction to the social life.
6 years old, pretty late, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, if you're talking about they missed first grade, now they're 6, 7 years old going into first grade, if you missed kindergarten.
Oh, so they were late? Like
that was their first year in school. Instead of going to pre-K or first, let's just say, because not a lot of schools do pre-K. There's some schools that don't. So they go into kindergarten.
Right. That's what.
So
That
if
was,
you right, so if you miss kindergarten, you're jumping right to first grade.
oh, they didn't even like bring him to kindergarten. They just
Let's just say you shut down
They
for
just-
COVID, bro. It's just,
put him in the age group.
you can't redo kindergarten.
True. So were they like?
So it was like they were pretty like they were just they weren't they weren't kids like they were the same kids because they missed out a whole year of like them playing in the playgrounds, having lunch, having to report to teachers. So like when they jumped, and this is not just the first grade, this is every grade, but you could really saw in the kindergarten the first graders where it's like they just they didn't have like those social cues yet.
And now, if you've seen that same pre-K kid, now 4 years later, are they simulated easy? Or I mean, did they fit in?
Like how many years later?
I don't know. Like if they're four, what was is pre-K 4 or 5?
3, 4, something
three.
like that. I believe.
So
it is.
now they're say 7 or 8. Like, are they fitting in? Like now, or are they still weird, that age group, in terms of socialization?
Yeah, I mean, if they've been going through school and stuff,
Yeah.
But it's just different. They just kind of came up differently.
Okay.
So like they're not like to themselves anymore. Like you'll see some kids be to themselves, or like scared to like. All right, a
So
perfect
you see that
example.
more?
No, well that was like I'm giving you the example that I saw for myself.
Okay.
Like the year after COVID, when it was like the kindergarten, first grade group. A kid didn't even he didn't trust me because he didn't know who I was.
Okay.
And this is like in December, like January. Like he didn't understand what like a teacher was there for.
That must.
So he was kind of like frightened. Not just me, but I'm talking about just
Yeah.
but like
Did
the
you have to
teachers
get
in
the
general.
parent there? Was it like that?
Yeah. It wasn't just one kid. It was a couple kids where it's like they were more babied. But they were babies. They were they were still in that baby stage.
There's I'm sure it affected them because I heard there's some adults who don't even want to go back to the office still. Like, and my whole thing is like, if you don't need them on the road, there's so much damn traffic. Like, let them stay home. Let the people stay home who can stay home. But you consider essential?
Essential?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Like essential worker?
Oh yeah.
Like, you guys are essential to society.
Right.
Like people like you. So you can't stay home and just teach a Zoom class.
No.
Were you doing like gym Zoom?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, were you having kids like doing burpees or?
Yeah, it was a couple of different things. Like you kind of brought upon like doing YouTube videos, different like videos on that. I actually had to record like I kind of had to use my like personal trainer and stuff and like my exercise, my history of like working out. So I had to make like a little 10-minute video of me like teaching the class. Like, hey guys, do it with me. Like 20 jumping jacks.
That's cool.
Well, now so it's like a workout video.
Cool.
Like one of those at-home workout YouTube videos or VHS like from back in the day. But instead you had the kids on Zoom or Google Meet or whatever platform it was.
Dude, I'm just impressed with you, like how well you get along with kids. There's some people you say like, oh man, they could have been a veterinarian or they should be a veterinarian. Like they're good with, they're not scared of a horse or they're like not scared of a cat. Like cats scare the shit out of me. Like not like I'm a mummy or anything, but it's like I don't know. It just like you could feel the energy of it. Like when it comes to you and children from personal experience, and then I'm assuming that you've been around them for like almost a decade or around a decade. Like, and it's not like heavy lifting. It seems like you're a natural. Like, where does that come from?
I don't know, man. Maybe there's just being friendly, being kind.
I don't
really
know.
don't know.
I know friendly
I really-
people who don't have the patience.
Well, that's probably it then. That's probably just having patience.
Where do you get the patience from?
Just experience, life experience, from like, I would say being a bouncer.
I've seen like bouncers who show up
Yeah.
ready to like
Yeah.
excited to snatch somebody up.
Yeah, but that's usually like either a rookie or somebody that's, I don't know, like just not, I don't want to say, like, I don't want to judge anybody or anything like that, but just, I'm going to say lack of experience and or like, how do I say it? Fuck it, just if they're like dumbasses or something. Because if they're quick, or like, they lack common sense. Because there's usually some guys that like they do security, and they're quick to jump on some shit. But again, my experience kind of helps me with that because I've seen the bad side to like being too overly like aggressive and doing all this shit, especially as a bouncer. I've seen some people getting some shit like jammed up bad. Like I witnessed it. Like I'm just like, yeah, I can't. I'm a person that learns from mistakes. Even if it's not my mistake, I'm watching somebody make mistakes and I'm like, all right, noted.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yes.
And
those are lessons for everybody to see, even if you're not involved.
Yeah, and most of those times it came with like patience running out. So like, not saying it, it can't happen to anybody or like they're wrong for it. Like I've seen some people get like chirped at, yelled at, people in their face, and they're handling it with patience. But then once that patience is out, you understand like you're dealing with like people that are under influence or drunk or whatever it is. But yeah, I've seen some unfortunate situations.
That's what my boy. I tell him he's like Captain America because I think he's just the best cop in the world. Like he told me, and he's a big dude. And he told me the number one weapon is his mouth. Like to de-escalate a situation, it could be a domestic situation, could be like just emotions are high. Somebody could be high. Somebody could be drinking. Somebody could upset. There's rage. People don't want to be, sir, calm down. And then, I said calm down. Like, no, you're like, he says like those cops who go for their side, like they're the, what's the word? Not weakest, but like maybe lack of patience or just
just like not using their brains.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying.
Ready to go.
I wasn't trying to say weak or anything, but it's just like they just weren't. They're not really fully thinking of what what the repercussions are like.
Yes.
Every cause has an effect.
And they could say anything to
so
a
people.
cop.
That's what.
The bouncers probably say crazy shit to you, right? You probably heard it all.
Yeah, like I said, I've been there. So I credit patience, not just bouncing, but just every aspect in life for me. Being an athlete growing up, you have to have some patience there. From like being like a scrub or like a first year athlete to like
to get the starting.
To get you have to wait your turn, or you have to fight for your spot. You have to work for your spot. You have to grind. You have to take somebody else's spot. So there's patience in that. Working through like the food chain of like your job, your career. That takes patience also. So it's just years of patience, bro. So like circling back to what we talk about with the kids, it's just, I feel like I've had to endure a lot of patience to be where I'm at today.
Any secrets? Like, is video games way out? Do you like to watch a stupid movie? Do you like to go for a drive, go for a walk, train, and like what? 'Cause you move at a million miles an hour.
What's that?
You move at a million miles an hour.
Yeah, you know what? And I've been thinking about, I've had a bunch of like interviews and questions and everything, and just talking about like, like questions like what keeps me going, or what keeps me sane, what keeps me good.
Damn, I'm asking repetitive questions?
No, not you. No.
I'm kidding.
No, but I'm saying I know how to like answer it, and I just say like,
I'm start busting your balls, man. We've known each other for a couple of years now.
That's all right. Listen, I take it and I dish it out too.
That is true. You are a sneaky competitive guy.
Hey, bro.
You still got that Madden win over me.
I'm gonna hold that to you too. Just having a good support system. Like I said, my family, my girl, my best friends, just having people to lean on, definitely. Like, I'm not. The difference between me and my girl is like she'll express herself at the end of the day and tell me, how it is. I express myself too in that sense, but I don't really have a lot to say. And she knows that. But it's like I'll give you a
Are
summary.
you simple? Because I'm simple.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like
I'm a little more simple with it, but even so, it's still like, and she's big on like speaking about stuff and everything, and I wasn't at first, but I open up, now I'm a little more like I can speak about shit and everything, but
you're very aware.
yeah, that's another thing. So I would, even just growing up, I was just more like I've always been aware. I'm a thinker also. So like, but I would keep it to myself. So one thing that like my family would say is like one thing that I was independent, even when I was young. Like I wouldn't ask to like, they would ask me like, hey, you need help with homework? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Let me just be, let me handle shit on my own.
Right.
So that's how I do things. But
can I
like
add
I said,
to
the
that?
support system is definitely big. Like whenever I am in like stressed out or whatever it is, I have the support system, video games, some type of debriefing, and then just like the perspective of like life is good. I'm here. I could be in a way more fucked up situation. So like those things is like what keeps me, going and what keeps me like grounded from not going over, so the wheels are still moving and not fucking, going all over the place.
It's hard to have that, to think like that because say you're completely focused, locked in, and your release is drinking, and then you're ignoring even more, kind of numbing yourself. Or say the opposite, where you're completely tuned in to feelings. Then maybe you're not a hard worker. Maybe you like, oh, I don't want to work today. I need to listen to my body, and I need to like. I think you have the perfect balance where it's like, okay, I have XYZ foundation. Okay, back to work. Like, you have a focus it, ready, set, go, like type of focus switch that you could turn on. Not a lot of people have that switch that they on and off. Some people they lay on one side way too much. They lay on another side too much. I think it's a good balance. I'm trying to work on balance so much, and
that's what life is about, bro.
Patience.
That's what life is all about,
bro.
I
Patience.
like that. Well, you know what? I like that correlation you had. Basically, that's the word, balance. That's literally the key word. Like, you could throw in patience. You could throw in any other word you want, like, describing a person. I think it really is about balance. How you balance your life, your time, your relationships, your careers, your career or careers.
On Long Island, it's careers. We are freaking
exactly.
grinders, bro.
Your hobbies or passion. So, like, you're balancing, trying to get your rank up in jiu-jitsu. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get that purple power.
Yeah, you gotta get that purple power. So you gotta balance that with, being a dad, a husband, being having a career, having a job. It's all about balance, bro.
For the first time, I did a self timeout. There was some wine offered. You had some wine. My wife had some wine. It was offered. I did not drink. I haven't had alcohol in about 4 years. And it was because I was completely imbalanced. So now I'm trying to balance it the other way.
Right.
But I was very proud of myself back then for calling a timeout on that. But also recently, I've been the last year competing the most in jiu-jitsu I've ever competed. And I stepped in like a sweat spot. Didn't stretch, hadn't stretched for a while, and then all of a sudden my knee had to stabilize, and like something slid and moved, and I go, all right, am I going to go on this October thing? I said, hold on, let me call a timeout, and let me put all that energy into career right now. Okay, now is the time to strike on editing, learning a new program, getting you in studio. Like, this thing has had dust on it for the last, like, 8 months down here. And it's like, okay, let me refine the balance.
It's an honor, man.
Bro, you closed down, you shut down the studio, and I'm pretty sure. I think my phone's somewhere. I'm gonna have to look up the last. That's why, if you notice, the last video is with Dr. Nick in his office at the Movement Underground.
Right.
Because he's like, yo, I'll come to you. I was like, I was like, I'm gonna go to you. It's like, it's gonna take. It's shorter time for me to drive to you, set up, drive back than it is for me to clean up. It's still not clean off the camera. You won't see it.
Yeah, like we were talking about, man, balancing. You're balancing. You know, sometimes it tips over in one way, and you got to focus on that. But now you're coming back the other way.
So I'm curious for you and my boy Joe, who will never tell me his secret. The dude acts like he's freaking award. He'll always he acts like he's David Goggins or Jocko Willink. Like, you know how they show the clock. I'm like, bro, I know you sleep in one day, but with you, how do you know when you're falling out of balance? Is there a sign? Is there somebody in your life that you're like, they're like, psh, 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 hey, what are you doing? This is out. Needs to be in.
When I'm falling out of balance?
Yeah. For me, I looked at the knee as like a God thing. I was like, all right. Okay, that was meant to be. I'm going to repair 2026. I'm going to kick some more ass. I go, but okay. I needed that timeout. Because, yeah.
So, I'm a guy that, I'm a person that believes in, like, structure. So, I like to keep a structure, and even if, like, there's a schedule change or during the summer when there's vacation from teaching, I have to adjust to it. I have to keep a different structure. So, what I mean by structure is I don't mean, like, schedule. Like, I have to be.
Oh, I thought you meant like schedule.
No. I am speaking about scheduling, but okay. I'm not saying like I don't have to be like, I'm not like super like OCD where I have to do this at like 3 o'clock sharp every fucking day. No,
that beard is perfection. You're telling me you're not the OCD guy?
No. I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it to that extent, but I do have to have some structure where it's like have my days planned out. Like, all right, I'm gonna train once today. I'm gonna train. Usually it's twice. I'm gonna train twice on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. This day, maybe if I could get in 3 workouts, I get 3 workouts. You know, I'm trying to just balance with like, all right, I have work. These are my lunch breaks. This is the time I get out. Do I have to coach this day? Are we in season? Are we not in season? What classes are going on in the gym?
How many years have you been full throttle of this
lifestyle
structure?
The structure, or just in general, like just. So honestly, another question.
I don't know if I could walk 6 months in your shoes.
This was another question that's I've been having. No. I'm just like I said. I'm fair. Like it's helping me out because now it's actually great because no. It's actually great because early on when that question asked, I feel like I'm not giving it the full answer. So
I was gonna say, I was like, the more I'm learning, more pulling the onion layers, right. Like the more we talk.
No, yeah, exactly. So before when that question was asked, I wouldn't give the full. I wouldn't be able to express or detail it to the point, to how I view it. I'm viewing it one way. You might not view it the same way. You might not understand exactly what I'm saying. But yeah. As far as like scheduling and like I've been doing it. As far as structure goes,
yeah,
I felt like I've been, and going back to the same word, balancing experience. So I feel like I've had this structure, not the exact same schedule. This is why I'm not a big OCD with it. But I've had a schedule where I had to balance a bunch of things since I was in high school.
Wow.
So that kind of gave me the experience, gave me like the XP. It gave me the ammo to like be able to do it now. And I'm actually grateful for it too, because I feel if I didn't have that experience, if I can go through like those tough times or like those breaking points, and I've been going through those struggles with like, not to say like I was times where I was down and out, but it's also times where a struggle where it's like, do I go this way or do I go this way? or maybe this is the thing that happens a lot actually, even now. But so how I say go this or this way, maybe I have like 3 fucking things stacked up on this side, and on this side, it's one thing, but it means a lot. On this side, I have 3 things that equally, could, balance, like them 3 together can equal this. So it's kind of like a scale now.
Damn.
Now it's like back then it used to be a lot harder to manage. Now, through the experience and shit, like going through our example, high school.
Are these like family, like friends' birthday parties of?
Just everything, bro.
That could be anything.
It just changes up through, it's the same. It's a structured pattern, but just different. Like,
damn, you need to write like
what's the word?
Book of business.
It's a different. I'm looking at it like gravity. Like it's different. It has a different gravitational pull.
Okay.
So like each level is like a different level.
Okay.
So like when I was in high school.
Like for the Battlefield folks, this is like the 8 squads to 4
Nah,
squads.
I wouldn't really compare it to like the video game. I wasn't
Mortal Kombat.
Nah, more like all right, so let's see. I'll put it this way: high school, it has its own like pros and cons.
Okay.
High school, you didn't really have to worry about much. You
Right.
didn't have bills.
Okay, now I get where you're going.
You didn't have bills.
Right.
You didn't have all this shit, but
Right.
you were hungry. Or I'm still hungry, but you were like, you were grinding out for different things.
Yes.
You needed a car. You needed the newest sneakers.
Good point.
You needed to, you needed
Video game.
You needed whatever. You needed video games. You needed
Clothes.
to impress your friends, impress the girls at school, whatever it was. You had different goals, I guess, different mindset.
Yeah.
But that mindset grows over years too. So like you're trying to get into college. You're trying to get your grades. So it's like different. It's like a different obstacle. There we go. Different obstacles throughout the levels, different stages. So high school, I had to balance school, working.
You were working in high school?
Yeah.
Respect.
I was at McDonald's.
Okay.
Yeah, I was grinding that out, making
Another
money.
patient job, right?
Yeah, and then just balancing school. And for me personally, I don't want to say I got into sports late, but I was competing with the kids that started early.
Okay.
So like, and I've always had that in my mind. Where it's like, all right, I gotta fill that gap. I gotta catch up.
Okay.
So it's like, all right, you've been doing this and this.
I mean, if we
since you were
looked
3 or
at
4.
people in your high school, man, you probably like blown past them.
Which again, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when we first started, like they've
That's
been playing.
vision.
Yeah, well,
Belief,
that's what it was. It was just
faith
and persistence, and just keep going. So that's actually what I preach to my kids I coach, and to the newer the uppercomers at the gym too. That's what I preach. Just keep going, bro. Just it'll all work itself out. Just gotta stay the course, and that's kind of how it was with growing up, like with the structures and everything. So high school, different problems. Going on to college are different pros and cons, obstacles. College, whole different obstacle now. So now it's being on a wrestling team, being on a collegiate athlete, balancing doing security, balancing a full-time job, balancing having a girlfriend, balancing being at home, being a son and a brother, balancing just a bunch of shit to balance, bro. Balancing going to the gym. Again, I'm still trying to play catch up. So I always felt like I had to like hit the gym. I always needed to just fill the gap and like better myself. So it was always like there was never a time to like just stay laxed and like
bro, they're gonna
don't be content.
They're gonna have to tranquilize you to retire. Like you're gonna that's good. That's a young mind. You hear all these things about Alzheimer's, and I think it's just keeping the mind sharp. Just keeping things going. Yeah. You remember Joe Paterno? Oh, yeah, because you said you like the Penn State wrestling team. But Joe Paterno, I think a week after he retired, he died. It's like, you can't tell me that all of a sudden he got maybe he did, but you can't tell me that he just got sick the next week. I think that it keeps the mind going, your heart, your passion. And
I mean, they were going through some shit though.
there was some okay.
They were going through some shit, man.
I think he had at least maybe 5 years after it.
Those are dark times as a Penn State football fan.
God, I can't even think of another
Those
example.
are dark times, brother. So,
Oh my God. Structure. Staying with that word.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to stay on track.
sorry.
Hold
Let's go
on.
back.
No, wait, I have a question.
yeah.
I'm guessing, I feel like I'm right. Mama Dukes is all about structure. And you, by osmosis, saw it. You're like, oh, okay. I see mom. I love mom. She's all over. Maybe she's working multiple jobs and providing dinner and showing up at my games. Okay, like I can start to think like her, act like her.
Yeah, no, I would say, you know what?
Is your mom like a very like full throttle person?
The whole grind perspective, honestly, is my mom and my grandma. They definitely fuel me. Like even now, like
Grandma Dukes.
Yeah, bro.
Grinder too,
bro. She was.
What's her origin story?
She's from Colombia.
Okay.
She had my mom young at like 16 years old. I've actually spoke. I speak. You know, I speak about this every time. But my uncle, he's like my little brother. So, I call him my brunkle, but he's like he's a year younger than me. So that's my mom's brother, and my grandma. So my grandma had my mom at like 16, and then she had my uncle at, you know, like 30 in her 30s. So when we grew up, it was like she had him a year after my mom. Like they wouldn't have been pregnant at the same time. No, but she had him a year after my mom had me. So
was your mom born in Colombia?
Yeah.
And
we were all born there.
Oh, right, because you came
at 4 years old.
At 4?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was obviously hard on you not speaking English.
Yep.
But no offense, it's probably harder on your mom as an adult, like trying to.
Bro, that's what I was getting at though. Seeing my mom and my grandma going through it, bro.
Your grandma came over too?
Yeah, but my mom. It was me and my mom first, and then she brought over my grandma and my
Abuelo.
Uncle. No, just my grandma. Abuela.
Abuela.
Abuela. Come on, man.
Damn it.
I thought you knew some Spanish, bro.
Un poquito. Do you speak?
Yeah.
Say,
I lost my accent.
Can you say you're very excited for Damon Nelson's fight tonight?
I don't know how to say excited.
Or happy.
Estoy muy feliz para ver Damian pelear.
That's right.
I don't have the best accent, man. I lost my accent. I understand everything, though.
Does your girl speak Spanish?
No, my girl is actually Caribbean. She looks Spanish.
Okay. Is that a language? What do they speak from?
No, she's from the Caribbean. She's like.
What language is it? English?
Well, she was American.
Oh.
Yeah, she's here.
Bro.
Yeah.
Me and many other New Yorkers are very bad at geography. We think the world revolves around us. Like, are you gonna teach your kids Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think my mom and grandma do a better job, but yeah.
When do you remember your mom like at those times like coming over? So if it was when you were 4, was that almost like 25 years ago or something? How was it for her getting work? Like my father.
So again, bro, like I said, I give them all my credit, bro. Like they was working at McDonald's for years, like even now. Damn. Like just that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing that motivates me and like keeps me going. Like my grandma has been grinding her whole life. She's been working at McDonald's, bro. Like this since I can remember, and it's like she never complained to us. You know, like
damn.
That's one thing. Like like that gave me my mentality. It gave me like wanting to like give them more too. But yeah, just watching them and just actually, she's when I first started working back in like 8th grade, I was with my grandma. She would drive. She would pick me. She would take 9th grade, my freshman year, because my uncle was in 8th grade. That was when I was already working the year before he did. But I remember specifically my grandma would open at 6 a.m. So she'd have to take me and him with her. And we get up at like 5 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Just start the car up, and like I was asleep in the car. We weren't able to like work till like, because we're fucking 13 to 14-year-olds. So we weren't allowed to technically work till like 9 a.m. So she'd bring us with her, and we'll fall asleep in the break room. And then when it came to 9 o'clock, boom. So she kept us on point, but also like, I was able to see her grind and see like she getting up in the mornings, and we were only doing it on the weekends because we had school fucking during the week. So like looking back and like gave me that sense of like she was trying to provide
everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't know it went back to Grandma Dukes.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
And then my mom too, man. They're just both grinders, bro. And just.
Is your grandma strict?
Nah, bro. They're super cool, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Your mom's strict?
She's cool, super cool too, man. Super cool, laid back, like.
Not a
definitely. No, hell no.
Okay.
Hell
I was like,
no. No.
She's got a backbone, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%. No.
Wimp.
She had like a temper. Like, well, back in the day, she did. Now she's cool. Oh, Damien's fighting, by the way.
But I had
He's walking
assumed, again, because you're my best friend in an alternate universe,
yeah,
that you weren't the worst kid to
No,
raise.
She kept me on point. Like, all right, so when you said strict, I thought she was like, you would be like, yo, she's very like monotone and just fucking, do this, blah, blah, blah. Like a mean strict.
Oh, no.
That's what I thought you
No,
meant.
like,
no.
You better respect her, like, type of thing.
No. Oh, yeah. You
Like,
couldn't, yeah. But yeah.
What would she say to you in Spanish? Like, if you were like, have to do something like.
So
how do you say?
My family calls me Steven, right?
Okay.
So my middle name is Steven.
That's weird. People call me my middle name.
Yeah.
You probably heard it in the gym, somebody.
I do. Why do I do remember it?
And you will not repeat it.
Wait, I feel like Sarah said it the other day, no?
Yeah, I don't know how he heard it. It's because I went.
It was definitely, yeah.
You know Pizzo? Have you ever met Danny Pizzo? Black belt.
Probably.
Again, had a kid, disappeared. But it's like these kids, man. They take you out. It's a girl or a kid. They can just. You're like, man down. Get up. But he called me by my middle name that I went by, and like he met me in 2009. Okay. And then all of a sudden one of the sets is like, yo, I thought your name's Isaac. I'm like, it is. And yeah. I don't know. That's weird, the middle name thing. Like, why do our families call us?
What was his, I don't know. Well, no, I know why
yeah, but why Steve?
So
like, why do they call you Steve?
My pop's name is Freddy.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, from everybody, like, so his name is Freddy, but we just had different middle names. So they call him Freddy, and they call me Steven. So I get, as a toddler, from his side or mom's side, everybody just call me Steven.
Did you switch it when you, I don't know, in high school? Like, did you?
College,
you were like, I'm Freddy.
Same thing. No, I didn't really switch it. It's just more so like, I didn't feel like explaining to everybody. So, like, this was the thing. Like, growing up in school, elementary school, kindergarten, first grade, all that shit, like, it's like, it's the same, in middle school, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. High school shit is just more like, they do the attendance when you first, go to class, whatever it is. You do the attendance.
Right.
And whenever they would say Freddy.
Even substitute teachers, right?
No, just everybody. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
I remember that.
So, like, they do the attendance, and I would always say, call me Steven. And then, like, they just stuck with that. So, like, even, like, my hometown friends from, like, Westbury and Queens, they know me as Steven. So, like, when they clash together, like, let's say we're at the fights, and you got my hometown, my childhood friends with, like, my adult friends.
You could tell.
Yeah, you could tell who is, like, depending on what they call me.
That's good for coaches, then. Like, if they're calling you Freddy.
Yeah.
As opposed to, like, Steven.
Yeah.
And they're like, Freddy, I need you to listen.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. No, so yeah, once I hit college, I'm like, I'm not going to tell a college professor with, like, 100 students, like,
right.
Yeah, nah, just
Same.
Freddy here. Boom, that's it.
No offense, Freddie's a cooler name than Steven. Just like my first name is a little cooler than my middle name.
I like
which
them
you
both.
will not hear.
I like them both.
I like them both too.
So it's it just depends on what you knew me as, and at this point now, I think I've been called Freddy exclusively now for like well over a decade. So like, I don't like if somebody like, all right, so let's say you knew me from like high school, before high school, and like you have like I knew you since then, and you bring a friend along, and I'm meeting them for the first time. I would actually introduce myself. Hey, my name is Freddie Steven. So like that's how I do it. Like that way, if you hear your friend call me Steven, don't be surprised. I won't even say that, but that way they know. Oh, Freddie Steven. Oh, you talking to him?
Is Freddie short for?
No, it's just Freddie.
Just Freddie?
Just Freddie. What do I?
Are people allowed to call you Fred?
I don't mind.
I won't.
What's that?
I was like,
What's
I
wrong
won't.
with Fred, bro?
Freddie's cooler. Like,
What's the problem with Fred, man?
Steven's very uptight. For me, my middle name is like very. People make fun of me with that name. It's very goofy. Starts with a G.
They should tell the people right now.
It's Gary.
Boo.
See what I mean?
Boo.
See what I mean? And it's like, Gary, yo, Gary. But Isaac is very mysterious. I didn't go up to girls and say, hey, my name's Gary. I was like, yeah, it's Isaac. It's Isaac.
Isaac. Oh, you know what? That's funny because I remember like when we first met, and you told me your name was Isaac. Then somebody called you Ike, and I'm like, hold on, what the fuck?
Who's this?
So then I would just be like, yo, what's up, bro? I'd be like, yo, what's up, bro? Yo, so now I would just kind of like ask people like, yo, is his name? I've been calling him Isaac the whole time.
Somebody said it before too.
Like, is his name Isaac or Ike? I'm like, I know I'm not bugging. He told me his name was fucking Isaac.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, nah, it's Ike. Blah blah. You know, I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna just wait till somebody else.
Ike's the stage name. Let's get it straight.
No, I know that.
Nobody in my fucking family or friends have ever called me Isaac or Ike.
Call you Gary.
Yeah. That's why when they hear my best friend makes fun of me, like at parties in my show, yo, Ike's here, and I'm like, shut up, Joe. I'm like,
what does it say right here?
but it sells. Ike the Gon sells.
It doesn't say Gary. Gary the Gon.
Far from. That's like 3 stages, like post. Dude, Ray Longo will never remember Isaac. Yo, Ike the Gon. Like I'm like, it works.
I love the Pokemon card reference, man.
Thank you. I'm being sued by Nintendo. No, whoever makes it. But guys, I was hoping we did this. It kind of flew by. I don't even know what time it is. Damien, you want to set this up? Because you let me know the card was happening. Set up what we're watching, what we're gonna talk about.
So we're watching Fury, UFC Fight Pass, main event. He's going up against another tough kid.
Who's going? Wait, did we make it known?
Oh, Damian Dynamite Nelson, Jamaica's very own. Bro, he's such a quick striker.
I believe
he's just actually all around, just strong as hell, just solid, man. He's definitely very entertaining to watch too, man. It's electric. It's dynamite.
And I feel like he's just entered a new Damien. Like something clicked. His boxing. Is he got Salmon? Who's flown out with him? Where is this, by the way? Texas. Okay. Is he with Johnny?
He's with Johnny.
And I love Johnny. And
Johnny's the man.
Them clicking is just. And is anybody else in the corner? Steve Lee.
I think Steve Lee, and I know Vince.
Steve Lee had to get out of the house.
His newborn.
Congrats, Steve.
Vince, congrats.
God bless.
Oh yeah.
Steve's already making the lineage. I see on his Instagram he's got the kid watching fights already.
Yeah, like the old school Pride fights and the old school UFC fights. Some old school boxing fights, yeah.
Oh, did you see the Smashing Machine?
What?
The movie with The Rock?
Oh, no, I haven't. You watch it?
Matt Serra, I love the way he breaks down movies. He nailed it. Did you see the documentary? The Smashing Machine documentary?
Like the movie? The thing we're talking about?
So they did a documentary and then they made the movie? Like they did the doc 20 years ago?
Oh, yes, yeah. Well, I haven't seen the documentary either.
I think I screwed it up for myself.
By watching it?
Because I was
watching, which one did you go with first?
I had to get the hell out of the house. It was a Saturday night.
So you watched the movie first?
So I bought a movie ticket and I was like, oh, I'm going to watch the doc. I got 2 hours to kill.
You watched the doc or the movie?
Doc from the home and then went to the theater to watch the movie.
So you felt like you should have just watched the movie without the doc?
Yes. I don't know if this is going to ruin it.
Just give me a rating, 1 to 10. Movie.
The Rock, it's the best acting he's ever done.
1 to 10.
The story is, they could have.
1 to 10.
Okay. My favorite movie is The Matrix. That's a 10. Dark Knight's up there. 300's up there. John Wick. I like The Departed. If those are all like 9s and 10s. Hard score, 6.
Okay. Now, give me another movie or a couple movies that are 6s to you.
I don't know. I mean, that's a hard scale. Soft scale, it's about 7.5.
All right.
It's The Rock. The best part is the relationship. Remember how they said The Dark Knight, the best part was when the Joker's on the screen?
Yeah.
It's like that. When you have, so The Rock or Mark Kerr and his wife have a very toxic relationship. Like, I'm not going to really spoil much. The opening scene, he's in Japan, and she's like trying to fuck with him, get in his head. And she goes like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? He's like, honey, I'm trying to concentrate. She goes, I flew over here for you to ignore me? Like, that's how the movie starts. So that's...
Okay.
So it was like when she's on the screen, it's like the Joker's on the screen. Like, yeah. If you watch Matt Serra's review of it, he nailed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely... Now, how's the documentary?
It's better because it's real.
And it's like the documentary is just one, like, is it an episode type of thing or just one thing?
One thing.
Okay.
But you have to find it on some bootleg website. But apparently they're gonna
I got sources.
they're gonna re-release it, I think, because of the hype now. But did you ever see Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler, the gambling movie?
Yes.
So it's the same director, and it's like, you know that tension when he's gambling, like the
I love
heart.
the ending of that movie. I love the ending.
Oh yeah.
It was like.
Did you notice he was smiling?
Yes.
Yes. Spoiler alert. But
right. But it was that. That was
finally
like,
won.
Right. That was one of those like wow, one of those wow moments. I was like, oh. I had to clap. Had to clap after. Like it was a good movie.
Did you like Robert Pattinson's Batman?
I did.
So that's the first movie I've ever seen of him, and I want to see.
That Twilight guy, bro. Stop lying, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, he's straight up lying right now, bro.
My wife.
Yeah, and I was the wife, right?
I swear to God.
All right, bro. Over here, you see? That's how you know he's lying already. Cause
I watched Blade.
He said that was his first, bro. That's not his first movie he saw. I know you've watched Twilight, bro, and judging to the reaction, you might have initiated watching Twilight to your wife.
No. She loves the vampire stuff.
Yeah,
the
my girl
Vampire Diaries, True Blood.
Yep, same. I don't know what it is, but my girl loves that shit too, man.
Okay, so what happened round one? Was that Damien pushing him against the fence?
Nah, it was a competitive round. He just caught.
Is this guy trying to neutralize the striking?
He just I think he's just trying to come
That's
forward.
what I would do if I'm facing Nelson. I don't want to box with this guy.
He's just kind of. I don't want to say he's blitzing, but he's kind of coming at him like with a bunch of fury shots. He's big like hooks and big fucking.
Nelson's gonna get that time. What's your favorite fight movie of all time? Is it good?
Of all time?
Good time. Oh wait, we did this at Dr. Nick's. I think we talked about this, right?
No, I think we're talking about just movies in general.
Just movies in general.
Yeah.
Let me throw them out: Cinderella Man, Warrior, The Fighter, Raging Bull,
Never Back
Rocky.
Down. Never Back Down. That's what the
that
first
blonde head dude pissed me off.
I would say Never Back Down.
That guy was a good villain.
One that I watched it a bunch of times afterwards, but like it was that first time watch where it resonates with you.
But
so like
I think it was pre-Connor.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And the moves weren't like.
It was way.
Remember how?
He obviously dropped him. Finish him. Finish. Let's go. Knee.
Knee is.
Now he's waiting for him to get up.
Nelson's. Whoa. Can he guillotine him?
Let's go.
Yeah, big round for Nelson right now. Looks like he dropped him, did some ground and pound, and now his opponent, Hope, is holding on, trying to recover. Yeah, I like watching movies that I saw like pre-meeting my wife to like see them again with her, just to watch them. Like, oh, did you ever see Cinderella Man? Did you ever see The Fighter?
Nah, I stopped doing that. Can't do that. No, I'm saying like you can't use their reaction and like based on like use what they because they view it differently. Like your wife, like, I've tried that with my girl, actually now like still, and I know it's like, but she'll get into it, but it's not. That's not her thing.
What,
like she'll watch it and she'll understand, but she won't have the same like. The same heart you did because you were more into it. Like you had you had like you had that direct connection. Like you had that more. You know what I'm saying? The emotional connection.
Do you watch? Does she watch fights with you, or is that like?
Yeah. Okay. So actually, she says that she watches fights, and she's perfectly fine watching fights and everything. But just my fights is like.
Okay.
Yeah.
In person, does she show up?
No, she watches. She has like a fight party at home.
Oh. Nice.
So she does the whole fight party thing where she invites her family over.
I think I've seen a video of that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, she was watching TV. I definitely reposted it.
I know the bar was going lit. What was it, Massapequa?
Yeah, for the Contender Series.
What bar was that? Give the shout out.
Shout out to Johnny McGorry's, man.
Did you work there
family.
too?
That's my family. I'm still there, like, every so often.
Okay.
Whenever I can, but
dude, you have
not like I was before. It's all about balance, man.
If the DNA was a strain, like one of those huge strains is loyalty. Like you are very loyal. I respect it.
That's, man. Like I said, I was there for 9 years. Actually, there's a couple of the jobs that like they had a crunch.
Okay.
The gym in Belmore. I've been there for like when I was in college.
Okay.
Like
probably
early
still
college.
know people, right?
What's that?
You probably still know people, right?
What do you mean?
Like from when you met there.
Yeah, no, 100%. But I'm saying like those are the people that like watch me grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm sorry, I'm like half paying
attention. Yeah, no, I was the same way. I'm like talking to you. I missed him like dropping.
I know. Shout outs to Johan, the Swedish black belt. Taking a guess. I think he's from Sweden, from Sarah's black belt. We missed the BSD. Benil Dariush knockout.
You interview him?
We were just talking. And I'm learning that you have to watch fights like this, and we can listen to each other like this. Because as soon as you go like this, oh, what? Like, what? I hate missing things. See, I've never told anybody this, but this is why I believe that
Bro, this guy just did some like weird shit.
Yeah, you remember Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler?
Yeah.
It reminded me of that.
See what I'm saying? He's just throwing like fucking big, slow shots.
Bring back soccer kicks.
Yeah. Was that promotion that does it still? Is it one?
I'm not sure. Ryzen doesn't, right?
I don't know. It's one of those.
Knees on. Maybe one. Because maybe Eddie Alvarez lost by knees or something.
I just remember that when Mighty Mouse fought.
Is this 5 rounds, by the way?
I don't know. I thought it was, but I just heard him. I thought I heard him say
his
3.
opponent looks exhausted.
Well, he was on the floor moving his head just now.
If you were opening a gym and you were talking to parents and they asked you, hey, Professor Vidal.
Yeah, well, that was nice.
They didn't show it again, though, right? They just showed him falling. Did I just...
You missed it.
They did punch? He
Yeah.
did punch? I missed it
No,
again.
you missed it, bro. Catch it.
Professor Vidal, my kid is here. He's a troublemaker. Why should he train martial arts? Why would you tell a parent that they should put their kids in martial arts?
So, actually, I've had that a couple times to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This was
especially
not
like little kids
scripted.
that they needed guidance, man. They need a role model, which I'm happy to serve. Like,
Bro,
I
the
would love it,
teenage
yeah.
boy is like an animal in the wild. Like, they can go left, or I saw that. It's like my best friend, best man, Joe, who I met at the right time at 15, 16. If I hung out with the dude that I was hanging out with at 13, 14, who went to jail in Riverhead, went to rehab, who was going to the city, grabbing drugs, like, there was a huge crossroads. And I'm just saying, that teenage boy, they need to have good mentorship.
Yes.
And, yeah, and it doesn't have to be martial arts. It could be, like, lacrosse. It could be tennis, baseball. But maybe it's not even mentorship. It's something, like, to fill their time. I think.
Just something to get them away from the bullshit.
Yes.
Get them away from, like, the easy to get influence bullshit, like fuck shit that's out there.
I don't know if your girl feels the same way, but my girl has come to peace with that. I could be doing worse things than playing video games. And I'm like, at first it was like, what the hell? You're 30, why are you playing video games? And it's like, you know what?
No, my girl's not like that. She's not. I would say I would experience that with my mom. Because, like, she wasn't a fan of, like, wrestling and football. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't, especially the fighting thing. Like, but I had to explain to her. Like, I'm going back to, like, when I was, like, younger. And I would have to tell her, like, hey, like, she wouldn't really be too thrilled with the fact that, it's contact, a lot of, collisions and shit. But I had to tell her, hey, rather me do this or... be behind a 7-Eleven smoking and drinking. Or dealing drugs, whatever it was.
Did you ever have to get the wooden spoon or the chancleta to,
That's
like,
what we
wake
talked about
up?
last time.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, I've had to check out a bunch of times.
Did you get in school fights when you were younger?
Early on
This was like...
in Queens. But that was more so, like, because we were just, like, it was WWE era, bro. WWF era. Let me rephrase that.
I didn't think that's the answer you could have said.
That's the fucking. That's it. Bro, sometimes it just got escalated to like a real fight.
Bro, the WWF was vintage. Like, that's like the Pride era. Like, everybody talks about Pride, like, being like this. I heard it was like 60,000 people in attendance for Pride fights, but they were all quiet.
They were?
They would, like, clap at, like, if you swept somebody.
That was early in the sport, bro.
Should bring it back. Dana White doesn't like the stadium show, but it's like the Sheik convinced them to put Canelo Crawford at the Raiders Stadium.
Yeah, Legion Stadium. We were actually. When was that? That was the week
September.
before. Because I was there. I was there for the Contender Series.
Oh, you were there during the Canelo.
And the Canelo was like the same. That Saturday.
Wow,
So
Vegas must have been.
So if I fought Tuesday, they fought Saturday.
You were there
I went there twice. Remember?
a couple days.
Let's go, Dave.
They fought the September 13th.
Yeah, I fought September 9th.
How was the town? Was it like a buzz?
I
Not really?
No, not crazy, but he was. I mean, billboards were up and shit. But
Okay.
I don't know. You know what it was, bro? I was speaking of like the tennis series and shit. It was like that first one. It was more so. I was just more tunnel vision. Like I was just more so like.
Talk to me about when the call came. Like, I think I saw you like at the gym like 2 weeks before the first Contender Series fight, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing, man?" You were wishing me luck. You're like, "Hey, good luck at your jiu-jitsu
Man,
match."
shit just happened like
And
that.
also, I'm like, "Freddie's on TV."
Bro, like you said, man, it's just like living in the Matrix or whatever.
Bro, your
What you
life
say
is
earlier?
insane.
What you say?
Yeah.
It's like living. Yeah, it's like
Off the record, your life is the Matrix. The way
the Matrix.
Okay,
That's
the
it's
way
like,
you explained this when you said that your mentor was your coach, and now you're coaching his son.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And your mentor,
Shout out to my guy Chuck. Savalas Charles. He was my phys ed teacher back in middle school. My high school football and wrestling coach. While I was at LIU Post wrestling, I would always keep in contact with them, and he was the assistant coach. And
big man.
Yeah, and then he got the promotion to the head coach, because the head coach, he was also my head coach growing up and stuff, but he stepped down to his kids got older, and so he wanted to be in high school watching their games and stuff. So Chuck, he got the head coach job, and everything, like you said, it's a matrix, bro. Everything fucking happens for a reason. So this was my graduating year for my bachelor's, and it took me like 5.5, those 6 years. You only get 4 years of eligibility, so my eligibility was up, so I couldn't wrestle. So I had a free year while I was still a free winter from not doing sports before I got my bachelor's in May. That's that May. So I got a text from him like, "Hey, would you want to coach?" I brought that up to him. I was like, I'm not eligible this year to wrestle. So I did my 4 years and I'm done. So I guess with that in his head, he reached out to me and he was like, "Yo, would you want to coach?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I can't compete."
Is this your first time coaching?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So from that point on, he put me on to coaching. I had a great year.
Were you still mixing up in practices? Because you
I-
were like,
Shit, I still do sometimes.
okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I gotta stay young, right?
okay.
So that was from like season started November to February, March, and then I graduated in May. So once I graduated, he also wanted to put me on for football. So that same fall, so he already had me for wrestling. We had after I graduated, I went down because his office was in the weight room, and I went down and kind of game plan what we're gonna do about football and wrestling. And so I was going to school for physiotherapy. So there's like the origin of like teaching for me too. So I was going to school for physiotherapy, but I needed to take a year off. I was burnt out, bro. I didn't want to fucking do anything school related for at least a year because I had to also make money for grad school. So I went downstairs, was talking to him. We were game planning the wrestling and football season. And I told him it was my plan. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to just stack up money. I'm going to stack my bread up for a year. Coaching's going to help out. And I'm a personal trainer. I was personal training while I told you about balancing. At college, I was personal training, balancing, coaching, going to school, and just balancing a bunch of shit. So
Damn.
I already had that personal trainer experience and shit. So that's what I was planning to do. And then he was like, "Yo, you got your bachelor's now. Why don't you be a substitute teacher?" So I took up. I was like, "All right, what do I have to do?" I'm like, "I never thought about it." He's like, "Yo, bro, you can make your own schedule. You're not a full-time teacher, so you can just kind of just make money on the way." I said, "All right, let me try it." I'm like, "Can you give the word to the schools, the district?" He told them it was either he told them to contact me or me to contact them. I'm pretty sure he told me who to contact, which I did. And that fall, I was subbing a kindergarten class.
Wow.
And then from
May to that happened fast.
And then from that point on, bro, I loved it. And never to look back. I was like, yeah, we're not doing physiotherapy no more.
Wow. He really is your mentor. Chuck, you said?
Yeah, Charles Savalas.
Good dude. Good
Yeah,
dude.
bro. Great guy.
If for you to call somebody a mentor, as
man.
you being a great dude,
He got me, like I said, the coaching, even like the school teaching job, bro. If it wasn't for him, like,
wow.
yeah, man. He definitely on. There we go. We got Steve Lee in the building. Let's go, Dan.
He's got the
It's
baby
Johnny right there.
what do you call it? The baby pack? I don't know.
Yeah, he's a big not satchel.
Yeah,
I would
he's
say.
got the baby.
Yeah.
He gives Damien breast milk. Sorry, that's not the
Nah,
water.
that's his utility kit. That's what
Yeah.
utility belt. It's just clutch, man.
Wow, Damian Nelson's opponent jumping on the cage, but I think Damien got the dub.
Let's get it.
Come on now.
Let's go. We gotta.
Come on now. Big boy. Built, what, 155er, Damien?
No, I think it's 45.
Damn, his opponent's stacked. But I still think Damien got the win.
Let's get it. No,
Yeah,
so
Damien, more action, more strikes.
So
Dropped him.
Going back to like he put me on to what I do like career wise. So that very thankful, bro.
Cool.
And now I'm coaching the Sun, so it's
What sport? What sport?
wrestling.
Okay.
So like you say, it all goes around in a circle.
Weird, man. You ever pinch yourself? You're like,
Yeah, bro. I had to, again like the whole contender
from
experience.
sleeping.
The contender
waiting
experience.
for-
We'll get on that after we see the Damien's thing, but that was more so like, bro, I felt like I was in the fucking Matrix.
Chuck Jr. Want to give a
this
shout
guy?
out to?
Oh yeah, SJ.
SJ.
Yeah, shout out to SJ, man. We gonna go to work, man.
How old is he now?
8th grader.
Okay. Plenty of time. Pretty
sure he's 8th grade.
Is he into it?
Yeah.
Good. What have you seen parents who like they're like pushing it on their kids, like living or trying? Hold on.
Fuck.
No way. From cage control, he did no damage. I'm sorry. Number one. Now this is the UFC's rule set. Number one scoring criteria is damage, and I think Damien did the most damage by far.
Yeah, man. This guy needed like he got hit in a cup or whatever, but I feel like he took like.
Did they
5
take
minutes.
a point away?
Nah.
That's crazy.
Fuck. That was a good one though.
Yeah, I don't think Damon should hang his head.
Nah, no way. No, he fucking bro. He had this guy. Fuck.
That might have been like a 10-8 round two too. I don't know. But
yeah, we gotta. I'll rewatch it for sure.
Life's been a crazy, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Has this been the craziest year so far in your life?
For sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
For sure, bro. Like,
You've been like full throttle for
bro, just
years.
actually the fucking craziest fucking few months.
Does it feel real? Is like, because you don't stop. Because you still got to go to work.
That's right. So, I mean, that's I was saying earlier, bro, it's just the experience of having to do that. But, yeah, no, it was wild, man. It was a wild few months.
How you feeling now that the dust
I'm good.
settled?
Yeah, I'm good.
Like exhale, like.
That's what it feels like. Yeah, I can exhale, but still working on craft.
Wow, a couple of months.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Highs of high.
Highs of highs and lows.
Lows of low.
That's right. Highs and lows, man.
One of the craziest highs.
Yeah.
I think the high was crazier than the low.
Absolutely.
Dude, that
Absolutely.
high
Absolutely.
was 11 seconds?
12 seconds left. Yeah.
I was screaming. I was in Massachusetts. I was like, we got ESPN in here? Like, what? I was like, never mind. I was just watching my phone. Unbelievable, man. You made that drive. I had to drive 4 hours at like 9 o'clock at night. You made that drive feel like a fucking breeze. I called my brother who met you in Patchogue. I was like, bro, you know Colombian Joe? No.
Colombian Joe?
No. I was like, bro, I was like, Freddy, I was like, you fucking won, man. He's like, what time is it? I was like, dude, I'm on coffee and fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, no, that was wild, man. Like you asked about like how the call and everything was.
Yeah.
So so let's go. Let's stem back to like the summer. So if this was September, the fight was September 9th. After the fight in June in Patro, I was getting ready for my next. Well, not getting ready for the next fight, but I was already like I was fired up and prepping something for like August. So we had a couple like offers. We accepted. We didn't turn down any fights. Had at least 4 different goes. There was 2 that really were like, all right, let's do it. Like we're both in agreement. Let's make it happen. I was supposed to fight in August. First week of August. I remember that.
Okay.
And I remember that because I had my boy's wedding in July, and we were already locked in for the fight. So I'm like, damn, I can't go to the wedding. It was in Greece.
Oh, wow.
And I had the fight lined up. Everything was good to go.
August 5th type of deal?
Yeah, I think it was August 5th.
Because I was just thinking the 19th was the UFC with Chimaev, so 12th, 5th.
Yeah, it had to be the 5th.
And when was the wedding?
July, like, late July, I want to say.
Oh,
Maybe
damn.
July 12 or something.
Yeah.
Middle. It was mid to, like, late July. So I had to lock in and gear for this fight. And,
when do you like to peak? Like, what's your...
So, like, I don't know, maybe, like...
I've heard 2 different theories now. I heard peak week before, teeter down. Peak night of. I've heard 2 different now.
Now, what do you mean by peak?
Best. Your apex self. Your peak, the best you can be. Physically, mentally, spiritually, nutritionally.
I would say the day before. After you rehydrate. You're talking about the day before the fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that.
That's your peak.
Yeah, I would say that's my peak. Yeah. Like,
Beautiful.
going into the fight, yeah. I would say that. Or maybe even like 3 weeks before, honestly.
Okay.
Like, because then the rest of it is really just kind of weight. And I feel like when you're doing that weight cutting, probably you're focusing too much on cutting the weight, which, again, I had to do it in a week. So it's like it's different. But
well, what happened when the August 5th fell out?
So it fell out.
And you missed the wedding, right?
Yeah. So
that's double. Like, what the?
So I actually had that lined up with a guy I was supposed to fight a couple of times already, and he faked that day to pick up a fight the following week or something, like a lesser opponent, easier fight, whatever. Now Mike was on. It was supposed to be a VFL card.
Okay.
And Mike was on that card too.
Is that the first one?
Yeah, the Times Square.
Okay.
So then Mike was on that card too. And
Gurriel?
Yeah, Gurriel, yeah.
Okay.
And
how'd he do?
No, he ended up getting hurt.
Oof.
So then he couldn't fight.
Okay, in the camp, not in the fight.
No, camp.
Okay.
It was like, so I might have found out like the week or 10 days before that the kid didn't want to fight, whatever. I would say within 2 weeks. That's like 10 days, whatever. At the same time, literally it was around the same time, Mike gets hurt. So now I'm like I'm texting Oren, my manager. Shout out to
Oren.
Shout out to co-reps, KO gang, let's go. So I'm texting him like, yo, I want to get, I'm prepared for this fight. My biggest thing was also fighting in fucking Times Square. I'm like,
that's a bucket list.
Going back to like, being that 4-year-old from Colombia, the immigrant that comes to New York City, and it's like, what's the first place you fucking think about in New York City?
Yeah.
Fucking Times Square, bam. And I'm like, yo, I need to fight there. So I'm texting Oren. They're like, it doesn't look like they can find anybody. And then we start, dabbling with the idea that Mike can't fight. He's only a weight class up. Well, only, but, I'll go up to heavyweight. Fuck it. Let's go. I want to fucking fight. So I try to go up to heavyweight and fight this kid, which the kid he was supposed to fight, we were also supposed to fight. So I had 2 opponents that I was supposed to fight prior, like within 2 years, and both of them backed out before. So they did the same shit again.
Okay.
So this guy didn't want to fight. He didn't want to take it. So now, boom, all right. Now I'm fightless. This is like the week before the fight now. So they can't get anybody. So then I jump on a couple of vacations because I still have my summer. I'm coaching football. I'm doing all this shit. And so my little brother, aka my uncle, my bronco, he had like a vacation set. Then I booked that one. I jumped into his vacation. Then I booked the vacation for me and my girl. We went out to Florida to see my brother, and he just had a newborn baby. So
nice.
We actually didn't get to see them, but we got to see just be around the love over there with his mom. His mom's like my mom.
Okay.
We have not my biological mom, but we have the same dad.
Okay.
But it's family.
That's it.
So she's like super. She's the best. Like I said, she's like my second mom.
Bro, you'll meet people that aren't a single ounce of blood that feel like brothers. So you don't got
to us, we're blood, man.
Exactly.
So it's she hooked it up with everything that the hospitality, all that. It was awesome. So I did 2 trips, 2 extended weekends, and then we had Labor Day. So I did 3 weekends.
A lot of Jack.
Fantasy football drafts. So, because the fight fell off, so I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to fight till like
enjoy the rest of your
November.
summer.
Yeah, let me just enjoy the rest of the summer. Body's beat up a little bit. Let me just go.
And your body knows that a lot of men have cowered to you over the last 2 or 3 years.
Right, exactly. So,
it's probably 8 to 12 people.
Bro, more than that, bro.
Are you serious?
Crazy, bro. Bro, I didn't fight for a fucking full year and some change.
You're fully healthy.
Fully, bro. I went through
fully ready
6
to go.
camps, bro.
6 camps.
5 camps. 5 camps. 5 camps, but it felt like longer because I would always have to like jump in somebody else's camps.
So your body.
Bro, it was from July 15th to my LFA debut, October of last year.
Damn.
So it was July, August, September, October. So yeah, it was like 15 months, right?
Damn. I remember the dude, you told me that your hands are wrapped at flex and somebody pulled out.
Yeah. Well, that's
the crazy. I tell that story to people.
That was within that fucking 15 months of not fighting. That was in October.
You would have thought you wake up fight day, I'm here. Bro, your hands are wrapped.
Signed.
Breaking a sweat.
Wrapped and signed. Yeah, bro. Wild. So yeah, back to what I was saying. So yeah, I was just enjoying
the summer.
And then I see the guy that I was supposed to fight. He gets on the Contender Series. And I just mentioned it to Oren. I was like,
August 5th fight?
Yep.
Okay.
So then I mentioned it to Oren. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this about, man? And then Oren's like, he's like, yeah, blah, blah, I don't know what it is either. That guy ends up not being able to fight too. So he backs out like the week of the fight. And then I guess because I don't know, whatever it was, Oren text. So this was on Sunday. This was Sunday, Labor Day. Well, the Labor Day weekend. That's Sunday.
Okay.
So the Monday of, he was like, yo, would you be, so whatever, I go out, Coach hires birthday. We go out to what's that spot called? Dirty Tacos.
Okay.
So it was awesome. Shout out to Coach Hire.
Margaritas.
Yeah, man. Tacos, just, again.
Oh, my God.
Then after that, I had a fantasy football draft. So it was a lot of indulging. Food.
Yeah, you had nothing on the table.
Just food.
Like, there was nothing signed.
Right. So, next morning, Oren texts me like, yo, could you be able to fight next week, Tuesday? So, when he says next week, Tuesday.
Where were you at this point?
I was at home. I just woke up.
From a hangover?
From a food hangover. Just food. That's all it was. That's all it was, just food. Yeah, so I was pretty rough from all the food.
Well, what was okay? I mean, you could literally be hanging upside down and like.
Yeah.
Still seeing that text had to be like.
Yeah. So no, that's what it was. I'm like.
Did you like? Yeah, like.
I was like,
look at it.
I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, bro, my head's pounding. My head's pounding. I'm like, shit. I immediately I was like, oh, what? He's like, Tuesday. I already knew what it was.
Put on like sweatshirts right away.
Bro, I was just basically.
Seriously?
Pretty much, bro. So I look at it. I'm like, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm like, yeah, I could. I'm ready to fight next. Watch, I got a scale. I'm like 240.
Heavyweight.
Bro, I had to make 205.
Right.
Fucking, this is Monday. But you know what it was
you
also?
were a big man. I seen you in the gym.
Yeah. So no, this is like, sort of like in the middle of the day too, like Monday. But here's the thing though. He says it, but he's not. He just mentions it. He's like, yo, I'm gonna throw your name out, and we're gonna see. It's not confirmed. Not fully confirmed until the following day. So he just brings up the idea. I said, yeah. I said, well, I said, fuck yeah, let's make it happen. He's like, all right, just send me videos of your fights, and we'll let you know. The UFC's pretty good with it. We'll let you know by like the end of the night. So I'm like, okay. I'm like fucking heart's pounding. I'm like, oh, I'm like, fuck. I said, for a couple of reasons. I'm like, damn. I'm like fucking heavy as hell. But I'm like, oh, now it's time. So
it's real.
It's real, yeah. So then I called up Steve and Longo, and I was like, there's a potential. Nothing was set in stone yet. So I was like, there's a chance I might be on the Contender Series. They're like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, get your ass. We're doing hill sprints right now for Levon. I think Levon was supposed to have a fight too. And I think that one he got something that came up with that fight. A couple of guys had fights actually. So it was Levon, a couple of the lighter guys like Dimitri, Edwin, and a couple of those guys. So
I think I seen that photo. You guys are on stairs?
That was like a couple weeks leading into it.
Okay.
This is the first time we did it. I think we took a picture. I don't even know if we took a picture actually. But that became like a Sunday thing for us throughout that camp.
Okay.
But this was a Monday. This was Labor Day Monday. So they said, yeah, just come through. I was like, go come through to the hills if you want to get a workout in until we know. So I go to the hills, get a little sweat in, I train. And again, I still don't know if it's a fight. And I'm still pretty fucking heavy. So then Tuesday come around. It's the first day of school.
Jeez.
The first day of school. Again, it's just like the idea. I didn't know what text. I didn't know what the process was. Not necessarily. I woke up just thinking about school.
But you didn't eat like 2 egg sandwiches, right?
No, I don't really eat breakfast like that either ways.
But you didn't like have a big lunch, right? You were like.
No, we're still in the morning, Tuesday morning.
Nothing confirmed yet.
Nothing confirmed. So I go to work. I'm just thinking about the first day of school. I mean, back in my mind, I'm like, I hope the UFC calls me up, whatever. So I'm teaching him literally in the process of teaching my first class of the day. Owen texts me and telling me, yo, we're in next week. Boom. He calls me.
What class were you in? What
grade? Where was I?
What period?
First period. Literally for the first period of the day. So
that's a kick in the ass.
So he calls me. He's like, "Yo, send me over this, and that. All right, you need to sign this." So then I'm like, "Fuck." I said, "All right." I'm like, well, fuck in a good way. I'm like, "Shit." I'm like, now I'm got to deal with work. So now I got to go tell my principal. I got to tell my assistant principal.
School just started.
The first day of school, bro. I got to tell my athletic director, which is the highest person up. I got to tell everybody, like, yo, I have a once in a lifetime opportunity to fight in Vegas to earn a UFC contract. I know it's the first day of school, but you guys have to understand, what this is. So, bro, I'm just blessed and thank God and God bless that they're so supportive. I'm around the same, like I said, support system, bro. I feel that's like essential. So they all understood. They all got excited for me. It's dope, man. From them telling me yeah, you know what, whatever you need, you gotta go and chase your dream. Try to make this happen. You can't give up. You can't just say can't ditch the opportunity.
Wow.
So they were asking, I thought I was just gonna go for the weekend. Bro, Oren texted me back maybe 30, 40 minutes later. Maybe it was a little longer, maybe an hour later, yo, they need you there tomorrow.
This is Tuesday, and they need you Wednesday?
Yo, bro, they were like, I'm like, wait, nah, I gotta go to work. I told them, I can't. I have to go to work, and
jeez.
So they're like, no one was like, all right, I'll find out. I'll see what I could do. And then they were like, no, they're pretty adamant. They need you there tomorrow. You can't say no to the UFC. And I'm like, in my head, you can't say no to UFC. So I got to go back, tell my peoples, tell my administrators and bosses. I tell them, hey, because I initially told them I'm out of there in the weekend, and I'll just miss Monday and Tuesday, come back, or
right.
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I come back and boom. Now this shit flipped where now I had to leave. They bought me a plane already.
Oh my god.
For fucking 5, 6 in the morning Wednesday, so I could get there by 9 a.m. The same, 6-hour difference, 3-hour difference, 6-hour flight. So I had to be there by 9, 10 a.m. So bro, everything fucking happened.
So how
quick.
did you convince your administrators?
No, they were cool about it. I had to let them know, they need
Did
me
you
there.
show them a text I swear to God?
Yeah, what it was, my principal and assistant principal, they went to the fight in Patchogue too. So they were like,
damn, you got a great support system.
Bro, it's the best, man. That's why, I'm blessed, bro. I love them. It's great to be around, and that's why I was telling you, think about it with a different perspective. It's like, yo, we could be in a worse spot right now. So I'm around, kids in the building where I could just have an impact.
Yeah, they're not threatening your job.
No.
Freddie, your job may not be here when you get back.
Right, yeah, nah, bro. It was
putting that doubt in your mind.
Right.
They're giving you
they gave
confidence.
they gave me all the support and everything. So
What'd your mom say?
No, she was excited too.
Was she crying it's happening?
I had to say bye to her that same, I had to go stop by the house on the way home, and that tell me I'm going to Vegas tomorrow, I had to tell her, I called her and told her I was going to Vegas, told her what happened, but.
Did you sleep that night?
Did I?
Or sleep on the plane?
I definitely slept on the plane.
Did you start cutting weight after the school day?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, going back, so they got me a plane ticket. Well, once everything's going down, I'm telling Ray and Steve and Hire that, yo, it's in. It's happening now. So I actually had to coach football. So after the school day, I had to coach because, I had to let them know too. I had to tell the kids, I'm leaving for a week because I got to fight Contender Series. I'm like, I'll see you guys. Good luck. We had a scrimmage that weekend, so it wasn't the full season to start yet. It was still the first week of school. So after coaching, I went right to the gym. I just went to work, bro, and just from that point on, just a week of hell, bro.
You met God, definitely.
Bro, hell, bro. It was crazy. It was wild.
I think if you cut any more, you might have broke the record. Because I think Weidman cut 30 to fight Damian Maia.
Bro, wild, dude. The day of
I don't think people will understand the shock. Oh, you're a fighter, you always cut weight. You were living La Vida Loca in August.
Right.
It's hard to snap, it's hard to snap into
bro.
it.
Yeah, that was crazy, but again, it was an experience. It was an experience that definitely leveled up from
suffering.
Yeah, it was suffer. Definitely suffered the last since Sunday. Again, you know what it was? I told myself the whole thing. My thing also is you gotta have that. You mentioned it earlier. You were you mentioned a type of a phrase you told yourself, or a type of mentality. All right, so I'll say how I was. I was like, yo, I gotta go. It's go time. Every time.
Oh, right. Yes.
Said,
right. When you're feeling your.
You said a different phrase though. But I was telling you what I was telling myself.
Go time. Basically.
Go time. It's now or never. You said something.
That's where you flip the switch.
Well, every time I was training. So I had to train, for those fucking 4 or 5 days, 5 days of just before weigh-ins.
Anybody where you go out alone first?
I went with
and then
Isaiah.
make guys?
Isaiah's an up-and-comer.
Okay.
Isaiah Lee, he hasn't had any fights yet, but he's a wrestler, wrestled college. He's a really good grappler.
More importantly, for your
young.
psyche.
Yeah.
He was good there?
He was good.
Because you,
again,
bro, you're about to enter the desert
Yeah.
at this point.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was definitely great for me. Great training, you know.
That's what you need at that point.
Going with him, losing weight, just having him with me. We go to the gyms, he'll drive. Awesome. I'm excited for him to get his MMA journey started.
Nice.
For sure. But yeah.
Talk to me about the final couple hours of
yeah, so it was me and him
cut.
from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, Steve came. And then did he come Saturday or Sunday? I think he might have came Sunday, actually.
That shit might have been a blur for you.
Yeah.
No joke.
Yeah.
You probably didn't even think 1 second about school.
No.
1 second about anything.
I was too busy.
You had to literally concentrate on one foot in front of the other.
I was literally eating to work out, and then taking a little bit of rest, and then working out. And bro, I would work out like 3-4 times a day. But that's those days, bro. It was rough. And then the last 24 hours before weigh-ins, or before the fight.
Yeah, before the weigh-in. Like, how was that?
So I would say, like, what do you want to call it, plateauing? I would basically hit a wall Sunday afternoon. And I still had like 11 pounds. No. I would say 12 to 13 pounds left.
Did you do any, like...
I was doing everything, brother. Sauna, bath.
Well, like, to keep you going at that point, do they give you, like, any type of, like...
I had Jolly Ranchers.
Yes. Bro. Just to, like...
I went through everything. I started hitting a wall Sunday afternoon. Just nothing in my system anymore. We try to get night workouts in. We did get a night workout in, and after that, we try to lose more weight. So, I just stopped sweating, bro. And not only that, the biggest thing was also, like, the effect on your, like, not just your mood, but like your mindset, your mental. Like, bro, you know what I describe it? Like, literally, like me sitting down in the chair like this, in the couch, and getting up required like maximum effort. Like, I felt like I did like
a
30 sprints for me just getting up. That's how depleted I was starting Sunday afternoon, where everything was like kind of like blurry, like everything just fucking, I was just like delirious.
You're like a fucking
I was
prisoner in a...
Bro, delirious, bro. It was like I got fucking stunned or something with like a grenade or some shit, or like yes, bro. So you think about, like, you know, in GTA when you're like, you have that like vision, and you're like, it was like that. It was like a video, or like a video where you just like slurred everything, like everything was slurred.
So you're just like cruise control, or like not like
cruise control, and just kind of like, bro.
I mean, autopilot.
I hate autopilot, but yeah, bro, it just sucked. So like literally, minimal movements required maximum effort. So for me, and not only that, I started dry heaving. Everything was just making me like wanting to throw up, but I had nothing to throw. It was just, bro, it was bad.
So how do you go from being in the middle of a desert, like a desert island type of like starvation type of, to like one of the best comebacks of the year?
So now it's going to weigh-in days. I mean, weigh-in morning. So we get up early. Again, I was like over. I weighed 210, so I was 5 over, because the weight was 206. So I woke up at like 211. Bro, it was like fucking 7 in the morning, I want to say. And weigh-ins start at 9. So we had like 2 hours and some change. But when I say, like, bro, every little movement was like, I felt like I was gonna like die. So
do you feel guilty about not hitting the number?
I try my best, bro. So I mean,
That's what I'm saying. It's like
I try my absolute best.
I believe you.
So at that point, I was just like, bro, I was just happy I got to fight. Yeah, I mean, but you know me, you know how I am. I'm just more like, I don't say I'm a perfectionist, but I want to, you know, I'm competitive. You know what I'm saying? I got that like competitive mindset. So it's like, yeah, I hate the fact that I didn't make weight. That's never happened to me before.
And nobody knows and nobody cares about like all the times you've been ready.
Yeah, and it
You've
takes that
been
one time.
ready.
And it's that one. And it's
how
like
crazy is that?
And at the time, it was the biggest fight.
That's why I
that
knew.
was the biggest fight.
That was pure heart.
Yeah.
That win.
No, that's what it, bro.
And you got the Ray Longo speech.
Yeah.
Yo.
In between that first round, I mean, to the second, bro, my body was done.
Yeah.
Done.
From that hill sprints?
And I didn't even know. No, that wasn't even the worst part about it. The worst part about it, all right, I make weight. Whatever, we do the face-off, go in there. Now I'm starting to rehydrate a little bit. I'm trying to, at least. Once everybody clears out, bro, my body goes into shock. Like
I've heard this before. What the hell does that mean?
Like I'm talking about, bro, pure shock. Like everywhere, different spots of my body just starts cramping, and I'm stuck. Like, but it's like it's not just like regular. It's like, bro, it's like a really painful, like. Just think about the worst cramp ever, bro, and just in multiple places. So like I'm on the floor. I'm like, they're actually gonna take me to like. We needed, we were looking for like IV, but we had to contact UFC about it. So UFC is like, yo, if you want to get an IV, we can't distribute it here because the person's not around or something. Because you could do it as long as the UFC is like conducting it. So like, yeah, we have our people, but they're in the hospital. You have to go to the ER. So I was like, so then Stephen Ray like, that'll be like a 3-hour thing, and this is a day before a fight. Let's just see how you hold off with it. Bro, I'm to the point where it's like my muscles are working. It's not just like regular cramp. It's like,
did you want like, warm or cold, AC? Like how was?
Bro, I wanted the pain to stop. It didn't matter what you said. Where was I?
Like what was the temperature? Like was your like heart beating through your chest?
No, it wasn't. No, it was literally my muscles and like my body just giving out. Like I said, it just felt like shock. Like in that part of shock, like I couldn't really. My abs were spazzing, my quads were spazzing, and it was just like imagine being stuck in a hammer curl, in a bicep curl,
damn,
and just doing this for like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes,
and the pain's probably shooting from.
And it's just like that, and it's like ripping out.
How long did that take? 2 hours?
Bro, it took damn near half a day. So it took damn near half a day. And
what felt like? Was electrolytes? Was fruit? Like, was there any?
That helped?
Yeah.
Time. I was taking everything. I was drinking electrolytes.
And you've never felt that before in a weight cut, right?
Never.
So that just showed you how far you were coming from.
Yeah, never ever felt that before. And I never would want to feel that again. Hence why, like, moving forward now, I try to stay in, It was a learning experience. Again,
that's torture.
Another experience.
That's torture.
That's what it felt like, yeah. And yeah, getting the win is fucking. See, the thing about that fight is like,
you probably couldn't even scroll on your phone. You're probably just like.
No.
Scrolled out.
Hell no, bro. My phone was like over there, bro. I was just too focused on like, bro. I just had to focus on not being in pain, cause like any little movement, if I move this way, boom, this, and then I'd be stuck here for like 5 minutes. Then I move over here.
Like, you ever wake up with a calf?
Bro, it's like that, but times
that's
50.
And that feels like I've never been stabbed.
All right, put it back like that. Yeah, the calf, and it's like feels like it's ripping off your bone.
And you're like, oh my God.
Think about that in your stomach, your quads, and your calves, everywhere. That's what it felt like.
For how long?
The whole day.
Dude, that's
and like it would be spazzy and like.
That makes you.
It felt like I had like something grabbing me and like holding me and like weighing.
And it's like if you flex it.
Oh no, there was no
flexing again. I mean, like if you bend over, like it reactivates the cramp.
Yep. So when we were in the car, we went to get food, which shout outs to Jerk Dad in Vegas. They're really, really cool over there, man. They were great Jamaican food. We were trying to find a spot that had carbs, a lot of proteins, some fats to recover. So I remember on the drive there, I was telling Isaiah, he'll tell you, he's like, yo, I was telling him, yo, pull over. Because I couldn't sit in the car. For me sitting in the car would activate this, and I'd be like, bro, it was bad. It was, and it was, everything in Bay is like fucking 20 minutes away. So that 20 minutes felt like fucking 2 hours. But yeah, once we got food, I started feeling a little better. But still, even so, it felt like I did a super intense workout. From my abs to my legs and everything, because my muscles were contracted the whole time. So the next day, I kind of felt it, but I was in fight mode. I didn't feel the muscle fatigue until going into round 2. And then I was like, now looking back, I'm like, fuck. Because, I got the win and very fucking, like, amped up. But again, I felt like that wasn't me. Also, I was like, yo, that's a shell of myself. Like, yeah, just looking back, I'm like, bro, I look back in the fight, I'm like, that second round.
With your teeth to that finish line.
Yeah, bro, I was like.
You gave everything. Bro, that showed the heart you have.
Yeah. Again, like skill-wise and like technical-wise, I'm like, and it sucks. That really sucks, but I'm like, bro, if you don't know me, if you never saw me fight, which a lot of people, is the case, they think that's how I am. I'm like, bro, I don't fight like that. That's not who I am. I'm like, bro, it's like, I mean, honestly, I think if I would have been give me anything more than fucking 6 days to train.
Oh, if you had 10 days.
Bro, give me anything more than that, I would have finished it that first round, which I should have. And that's one thing I'm like, fuck, I should have had that. But regardless, the win was beautiful. The comeback was beautiful.
You made Matt Serra so happy.
Yeah, man.
Like, Serra Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, my biggest thing is that was just a shell of me, of myself, and I was like, all right, so that motivated me to stay in shape and then go on to the next fight.
How did it feel walking in there, stepping on the
canvas? The first time it was...
I heard the canvas is a different feeling. Yeah,
it's like, I don't even know how to describe it, bro.
Somebody said sandpaper once.
That's a good one.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty good. It feels like, I don't even know how to describe it, bro. It's definitely sandpaper-ish.
When you're like, oh, that really is Dana White. Okay, he's really there.
Yep. No, I was just, but honestly, you know what really prepped, like, fighting my debut at LFA kind of prepped me for that.
Okay.
Because I would say LFA did a good job of, like, making it feel like a big show.
Yeah, pretty good crowds, big walkouts.
But just, like, the process leading into the fight. Like,
okay.
The backstage, they did a good job. I think without that experience, I think it would have been more like, oh, shit, like, LFA did really fucking good. They picked when I was fighting there last year. They picked me and Edwin up, big Edwin, in like an Escalade, like a big ass.
Wow!
Like it kind of felt like I was in a big show. So then when I experienced that again in the Contender Series, I was like, oh, all right, this is familiar. Obviously, it was kind of weird, different with no crowd there, but I know I was locked in both fights. And in my second fight, I was just I was definitely way better shape. I was ready to show everything. I felt great, man. I felt great in there. So I can't say I felt like shit. Completely 180 feeling. Yeah, man. Just I actually felt like, I know Dana or whoever it was is like they think the style was boring, but I'm like, bro, I had him against the fan. I felt like my thing with that, and why I'm not like super down about it too, because I feel like he didn't what's the word? He didn't outclass me. I don't believe he outclassed me. I don't think he was better than me in any aspect. Talking about the fight, the thing that made me upset about the second one was how they were highlighting the knee. That wasn't it. Like that wasn't what like put me out or anything. I wasn't even out. What had me in the fight was, all right, so we'll go I'll give you like a play-by-play of how I felt in there and everything. So second fight, I go in there. You know, I actually, the nerves come it's the same as the first one as you're in there, like right before you go in the cage. But walking on and everything, and just you feel good. You feel excited. So I was excited. We're measuring distances. We're throwing kicks, whatever. I back him up to the fence, and I'm throwing my right. Again, I'm establishing my range. I don't feel like he's outstriking me or anything like that. I kind of felt I dictated that. Right to the cage. I go into a clinch. I grab his leg, but I wasn't really trying to shoot. I go into the body lock, and this I know I was stronger than him too because I kept trying to put his wrist. I have wrist control, and I'm punching and I'm throwing knees. So that's why I'm like, a lot of people are like, oh,
your wrist control is nasty.
Yeah, I was like, my thing is like, bro, how is this born? I'm like, I'm not just standing there and holding him there. I'm throwing fucking strikes. I'm uppercutting. If you could look back in the fight, I hit him and he like turns his face the other way, and I actually heard him make a noise, and actually like I felt it in my knuckle. So I hit him with a couple uppercuts, and I'm hitting with knees. My biggest thing was my game plan was like, you know, draining him a little bit. My thing is if he can't get off the wall, that's on him. Like I'm literally trying to I'm moving his hand and I'm like trying to put it behind his back, and he's trying to, you know, he's throwing little things, but again I don't feel it. So I had him on the fence, and when we break, I know something's coming, so I extend my arm to protect my face right here. Now, I'm protected if he hits me. Did you catch when I fell on the floor initially?
The slip?
That wasn't a slip. I got hit in the back of the head.
Yes, from his overhand right.
So again, I go here, and he throws a punch. I'm blocking. I'm good here. He gets me like right here. So he hits me right here, bro. When I fall, I get up, and it feels like, bro, my equilibrium was way off. Now, like,
was it the flash? Like the flash?
No, bro. It felt like somebody grabbed my legs and just pulled me over, and I'm just upside down, and I get up, and I'm hard to put out. Like at that point, I'm like, I guess I might have been too tough for my own good. So at that point, that's when I went airplane mode. So when I get up, I don't know where I'm at. I was already from that point on. People think I slipped or something. I didn't slip. I got hit. When I got up, I didn't know where I was. So I went right into instinct mode, airplane mode. And I just grabbed him. I didn't have anything behind it. I was just trying to grab. I was pretty much out at that point. So I'm grabbing him. No force behind it. He pushes me and hits me again.
Did you realize you're like was it like?
I was just more so on. I was in survival mode. Like, let me just hold him because I like go for his legs, but then he pushes me off like it was nothing. I was just like, bro, like I'm looking at him. I'm like, I had nothing behind it. I was just literally I wasn't there. So at that point, when I'm holding him, I'm just holding him so I could get. It wasn't like it was my equilibrium. That's what it was. When I got hit in the back, my equilibrium was way off. Like he could have pushed me, I would have fell. So that knee, it didn't like land flush. I feel like if he would have pushed me and whatever, it still would have been the same result. But that was my thing. I'm like, bro, why would they make these seem like that was what did it? It wasn't that. Then if you could, I don't know if you could get this thing, we want to clip it or whatever, put it on it, like you'll see the hit, where when I got up, I didn't know where the fuck I was. But again, with that said though, it's like I took damage to the face, like I got clipped.
Was that the first time hit in the back of the head like that?
That was the first time I ever got hit like that and felt like that. With the back of the head hit.
You see it like everything past the ear.
Yeah.
Like you tagged the ear. I think BSD's hit on Benil was right on the ear.
Yeah, but that's a different shot. I got hit in the back of the ear. Got hit there, but in the back of the head, it wasn't like.
That's why it's illegal.
It was exactly. It was such a weird fucking feeling because I felt like I could never have my equilibrium.
Did it come to?
Like I wasn't. It's weird to explain because I wasn't out. Like there wasn't like I was like.
But the way you're saying, like you're grabbing, and you're like.
Because I couldn't get my leg. It was I was off. I was off.
He just hit the button.
The back of the head. yeah, it was just like I just don't.
The illegal button.
The illegal button, yeah. So that's why I feel like I didn't get outclassed or anything like that. I just feel like even if you would have made an illegal hit, my arm was there to protect it. Yeah, it just goes to show like one thing could just change the complex of a fight or whatever. But yeah, that's why I wasn't. I'm like he didn't. I still feel like I was better than him in that aspect. Like he didn't show me, he didn't box me, he didn't grab me, none of that. I just felt like he got that one moment, and then from that point on, it was just that was something I never felt before. But again, this fight, the 2 fights, it makes me like it helped me like it's another experience. So again, it just leveled me up. So I felt like
you felt everything.
Yeah.
In that 5 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks process. Yeah,
6
bro.
weeks.
It was wild. So like you said, highs of highs, lows of lows. But yeah, man, I didn't take damage like the next. So I go back to work on that Thursday. And
2 days later.
2 days later, yeah.
Wow.
Well, really, because we had to get the flight Wednesday, so pretty much right back to work. So so I went back to work. It was great to be around the love, man. Yeah, great about and that was another thing. The couple of the teachers, they watched it, but they were like, "Yeah, your face isn't like bruised or nothing." I was like, "Yeah, because that knee and everything else wasn't it." That's the thing that I was like kind of annoyed by in the beginning. I was like, bro, I would honestly admit to somebody just chinning me or hitting me right in the button and taking my lights out, but not in that, not if it was like behind the head.
I'm trying to think if it's better.
I don't, you know what, the way I'm looking at it is like I didn't get bested. I mean, he won the fight, but I still don't, I'm not like discouraged by it. That's the thing. Because I'm like, this guy's in the UFC roster. Lost to him. If that's the only loss I have on my record.
And you still didn't have a full camp.
I didn't have a full camp, and I felt like he still didn't best me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like walk me down and outstrike me. And
you had 2 short notice fights.
Yes.
If you think about it.
Yeah.
Because even if you count the training from the first into the second, it's still 5 weeks or 6 weeks. It's still not 8, 10, 12 weeks.
Yeah, so I didn't, like I said, I feel like I didn't get outclassed and like, I didn't think he walked me down or beat me up at that point. I just feel like he had that one shot, which again, I'm still not saying like, it wasn't clean. And yeah, whatever, I'm not, just got to get back. Now, they actually kind of got me more motivated to just beat everybody now.
You more motivated is a scary thing.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now I just want to beat the fuck out of everybody and kind of prove that I could do it all, bro. Like, my thing is like, all right, Dana wasn't impressed, whatever. It's like, bro, you see me in my worst, couldn't wait for a week, and you see me get illegally hit, but I backed the guy up against the cage. And
have you had visions of you looking through the cage, and be like, I don't know, I told you so?
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah.
I'm not saying like the cramp twitches, but I'm saying like, are you like ever like watching a fight and you're like, man,
Yeah.
Saying hi to the president, Dana,
Yep.
Elon Musk, you're like, yo, give me a Tesla.
It's all part of the story, bro. That's what it is. So
Yeah,
that's it, man. I mean, that's why I'm not discouraged, because I didn't get bested.
is the legitimate timeline is to go a February and a June and a September Dana White Contender Series version 3?
We'll see. Yeah, wherever it goes. Yeah. However,
because I've
'cause
seen
again,
with Charlie
yeah.
and Dennis, they got that win, that one after, and didn't have to wait till the next summer. Dennis jumped on like a South card. Charlie jumped on like a Canada card. Like, they called him up.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, another lesson learned and experience gained.
UFC needs light heavyweights.
That's right. So, another, like I said, lesson learned, experience gained was like, you don't know when the time will come. And, like, you got to be ready and be willing to take it.
Both fights counts? They're, like, professional. It's not like, don't the Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah, exhibition or something.
Which they should. The Ultimate Fighter. Everything that has a sign-off should be completely counted.
Yeah, man. I don't know how that works, but just...
You get the Wikipedia page yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. 2026.
Somebody has to make it.
2026.
Like
Purple Belt, Wiki page, UFC debut?
Yeah, let's do it. Like I said, you don't know, bro. That was another
perspective. Give you a camp.
That was another perspective that I had. Actually, so there was a couple of things. Like, obviously, I was bummed out after the loss and shit, especially the way it was. So I go back to work, and the kids were showing mad love. Everybody was in the building was showing love, bro. I was like,
dude, everybody was showing love. You at the gym.
And, like, my biggest thing was, like, Thursday, I was still kind of like,
people didn't even know you were a fighter.
Yeah.
They were at the jiu-jitsu gym. They're like, wait, Freddy fight? Like, they found out before the first day.
And that's like the biggest. Like,
that's a great compliment, though.
Yeah.
That because you carry yourself so humble, so modest, you don't walk around with, like, I don't know, like, what's the stereotype for like a fur jacket? You're not like.
Yeah, man. I'm just stay in my lane and do what I gotta do.
That's why everybody loves you, man.
Head down and just grind, bro. GOB, baby.
Nice. Is this new?
No, I had it.
Damn, you're on that Dana White Contender Series?
No,
I see you.
It's before this. But I came here with the interview with this on last time. Shout out to Max Million Watches.
Okay.
My guys, man. No, I got this one.
And Redefine?
Fuel for Your Body Cafe.
Fuel for Your Body.
For Your Body Cafe. Shout out Johnny McGorry.
Where's the meal? Do they have smoothies?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We got to meet. Can we?
Acai bowls.
Okay.
Smoothies. Bro, they're wraps. They're chicken wraps. Fire.
Okay.
Fire. Yeah, we could go.
Where's their location?
Hicksville.
Okay.
It's not that far.
Cool.
Let's do it, man. Just let me know.
You said Johnny is the guy? Who's the owner or the person?
No, you're talking about... No, wait.
At
Are we talking about Johnny McGorry's or are we talking about Fuel Your Body Cafe?
Fuel Your Body.
Yeah, Johnny McGorry's the bar, the Irish pub.
So then who's the guy that runs the Fuel?
So...
Fuel Cafe?
I go through his wife. So it's both owners.
Okay.
His wife is Angela.
Let's set up a promo.
Let's do it.
Eating some chicken wraps.
That's right. All right, let's do it.
Bro, come on. You need a real film guy.
Let's go. It's it. No, back to what I was saying about when I got back. So, like, just being around.
Got love for you, man.
Bro, and, like, you know what really, like, stuck with me was, like, a couple of the kids, like, a few kids were like, yo, I cried.
Don't make me cry.
They were like, I cried.
You're going to make me.
They were like, I cried. I was like, all right. They're like, yeah. And one of them was like, I almost cried. You know, but he's the third, fourth, and fifth graders. Like, if I have that impact on them, I'm like, you know what? Oh, shit. They actually locked in on it. And, like,
you're like a superhero.
It made me, like, kind of appreciate that aspect. Like, because I remember I'm a big Yankee fan. And I remember specifically me crying when they lost in the playoffs. Back in, like, 2004, I remember they lost to the Angels. And I was just not that much of a fan. I didn't know anybody from the Yankees or whatever it was. I was, like, fucking 8 years old. But I remember being in my room, watching that game. They lost. They got eliminated. And me crying and then going to sleep. But I was just, like, that invested in them enough to show that emotion. I was like, I thought about it like that. That immediately I'm like, oh, shit. So they looked at me like, you know, I was, you know, they're and they know me. So it's even, like, a closer connection. So it made me appreciate that and, like, motivated me. It gave me that, like, sense of motivation, another one.
And show them that the comeback.
Yeah, like I said, it's a story, bro. And then I looked at the date. Like, that was one more thing, too. Like, I looked at the date. I'm like, oh, shit. It's not even October 18th yet. October 18th was my pro debut. And I was like, yo, it's like October 16th. I'm like, yo, a year ago fucking today, I was just getting ready to
That's it?
Bro, it wasn't even a full fucking year.
Oh, my God.
Not even a full fucking year. And I got 5 fights, 2 in the Contender Series. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I was going back to where he's saying what the plan is for next year. wherever we go, because I could be playing in this, and then boom, a UFC cards opens up. I didn't know I was gonna be in the contender series like that. I mean, I always trust. I knew I was gonna get there eventually. At some point, I already knew like my skills, and I said it after like my first fight. I was like, yo, this guy was 8-0. I'm 3-0. I had a year that nobody wanted to fight me. 15 months. If I would have had that 15 months, my record would have been maybe probably 8-0 also. Would have been 8-0, 9-0, whatever it was, whatever it could have been. But yeah, in that 1 year gap, we never know what this next year's gonna bring, and we're gonna be right in.
Pretty well. Last time we were talking, you Dana White, you only saw him on TV,
Yep.
and now you stepped into. You only saw a cage on TV, the octagon on TV.
I experienced the PI. I experienced different Vegas gyms. Like shout out to Extreme Couture. I did it one day at Syndicate also.
Where's John Wood? Which one is he? Syndicate. Or okay, and then Elite XC's Nixick. Are they on different ones?
No,
or are they the same?
I think they're the same.
Okay, I always get them screwed up.
I think they're the same.
The Vegas gyms.
Yeah, Extreme Couture.
Cool people though.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, fucking amazing, bro. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to my boy Jay Haran. He's the one that put me on to Extreme Couture. Then he put me. Well, this is the first time around. That's when I was really, because the first time around I had a full week. Second time around I only had to go for the week. Shit, I didn't even tell you what the fucking. Bro, this is a fucking. Like I said, it's been a crazy few months. So he went to Aljo's wedding. The week before the fucking second contender fights. So I went to Vegas twice within a week.
How was it hard? Was it hard with the administrators the second time? Did you let them, or they saw if they watched TV?
They saw it. They saw it. Yeah, they understood it. That's why right now I'm definitely just trying to do my role, play my part and everything, just because they did a lot for me already. So it's like,
of course.
Now that's another thing about like the future and everything. I don't want to pick a fight that'll require me to miss days now. But again, I have to get fights in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I still got to go on the skill streak. So
yeah,
I got to balance now the scales. We got to balance the scales. So I got to make.
Would you take a fight in Cali, Texas, Florida?
If we're off from school.
If we're off from school. So maybe like a winter break or.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Right. That's when it makes sense.
Cool.
But if not, then people local. Whatever it takes, bro.
As you said, like when you're like looking at 1 versus 3, and it's just a new challenge, and it's starting to get there where you exactly want it to be.
Oh yeah.
Bro, was it Rich Franklin was a teacher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every time I think of you, I think of him, and I'm like, he was a UFC champion. So, you're a good dude. You're focused. You're driven. You're turning over every stone. Right, surrounded by a lot of love. You don't have to fight this battle. The barbarian has the barbarians behind you.
That's right, man. I got the army.
Man, what's besides all the just knowing how much support? What else did you learn from this experience? Good and bad. Just you could write a book over these last 2 months.
Bro, insane. Like I said,
I didn't realize that wake up.
And like Longo even said, like after the first fight when I went through hell,
what Dre say?
He still says it like, yo, those fights literally count. Those 2 fights count like for 10 fights.
Woo!
Like five apiece.
And it's so true.
And honestly, I do believe that. Like that's why I'm confident going into my next fight, the regional scene. It's like, bro, you didn't go through what I fucking went through.
Right.
And that shit just, again, the only person I have an L to now is the guy that's in the UFC.
Huh.
So it's
true.
It's a crazy perspective to think about.
It's a great
and
perspective.
Again, I don't think he's besting me either.
No.
So that's why I'm saying now, like, I'm not discouraged by it. I'm actually more excited. I want to run that back.
See you soon, boy.
That's it. That's right. Because I know, bro, for a fact, for a fact that I beat this guy.
Can we get you 8 weeks?
Bro, I could have beat that. I should have beat that guy
know.
that night. Tell you, when we play this and you put on video, please get the clip of him with that hit and me getting up and just fucking grabbing him. Because that was the point where I was like, yo.
Maybe I could put it in the like lower third. I heard that's how you can hack YouTube. So it'll be like right in the middle of us.
Yeah, we'll do that, yeah. But, yeah, I feel if...
But I'm also putting the win when you were describing it a couple minutes ago
fuck
as well.
Yeah.
Got to balance.
Fuck yeah, man. I'll talk about the win, too. Yeah, going into that first round, I caught him in... well, he was strong. I mean, he was a physical guy and physical specimen, and he was really, like... So going into the fight...
Yeah.
Going into that first fight...
Look like Gelton Almeida.
Yo, that's who he trains with right there.
Bullshit.
Oh, you know that?
No, I'm
just saying that?
Yeah, I'm just
saying.
saying.
He's Brazilian?
Yeah.
No, bro, he
because he was like an
black
shape
Brazilian
big
guy.
dude.
No, that's literally that's his camp. That's Almeida's camp.
Oh my god.
So yeah, go into it.
I assume that's great jiu-jitsu camp. And for you to tap a guy from that camp.
Again, it just builds the experience.
Blue belt my ass.
White belt life. That's it.
You should walk out with the gi with the white belt.
Well, I was trying to keep it for as long as I could. Everybody's calling me a sandbagger.
Yeah. He's the best white belt in the world. Like, what the...
Well, this guy's still a white belt.
Wait, did you come up with the Freddy handcuff? Do you have a name for it?
You call it the Freddy handcuff. I don't know.
No, the Steven handcuff now.
How about the barbarian cuff?
The barbarian cuff.
They had to have something back in the day, right? Back in those gladiator times, like they didn't actually have cuffs. They had like what?
Maybe like rope.
Probably something.
Yeah, the barbarian barbell. I don't know.
Barbarian barbell?
I don't know. That could be your like fitness thing when you open up like.
That's a good one actually.
The barbarian bar, and you know how everybody loves the mace now?
Yeah.
Manimal. You're like, I think he just wakes up and swings that. You could get like a Conan sword, and like, but it's like made out of like, not like can kill somebody, but it looks like a sword,
actual sword,
or a battle axe. Like, you know how they do the stretch out the arm, like if you hold with the mace.
Yep.
Like, bro, there's your whole. You gotta wear like a leather. What is it? The skirt, the lion's skin.
No, the barbarian gear. Yeah. We're not gonna call it a skirt though.
What is it called? Kilt?
We're not. Yeah, I'll take that over. I'll take that over a skirt, bro. Yeah,
I've never said what it is in my life, and I'm like,
we're not gonna call it a skirt.
Nobody talks about it.
We're not gonna disrespect the barbarians like that, bro.
Oh my god! Did you ever see the Jason Momoa Conan?
I saw little clips of it.
I gotta see it. I still have.
Yeah, I saw little clips of it. I'm actually doing a thing with Bloodsport Collective where another one of my sponsors. Shout out to them.
Dude, everybody knows. I thought you were the best kept secret. Everybody knows you're the gold bar.
That's right. So he was giving me like, he's the one that if you look at my IG and you see the pictures where it's like, not cartoon, but like the.
Yes.
The anime.
Yes.
You know, the comic views. That's what he made.
Okay.
It's fire, bro.
Dope.
Fire shit.
Is it any merch? We got any merch?
Soon.
Okay.
Soon.
2026?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's coming soon. No, so back to the fight. Yeah, no, this kid definitely trains with Almeida. It's the first time I'm
Swear I didn't know that. That's insane.
That's actually wild. So I know he was a jiu-jitsu guy. Watch his fight. Kind of, he bounces around and shit. We saw this already. We studied him. We studied both guys, which again is why when I faced the second guy, I stood my arm out when we broke apart, expecting him to throw a hook to the face, but yeah. So we studied the first guy, and we know what he liked to do, and we knew he was very takedown heavy. I guess that was his game plan, ground and pounds, which I love me some ground and pounds too.
You flipped that script.
Yeah.
That was...
So this is what it was. When we got in there, we're moving around. Again, I feel even leading up to the fight, I felt prior to what happened 24 hours before that, almost dying. I felt ready to go, and it was, it's time to go and get it. So I guess when I step in that cage, the flip switch, just, the switch flips and just go. So I'm going with him. And when he goes for the shot, I see it. And again, I don't know, it was the cramps or something like that, but I just felt like I just had no extra explosion. That's what I was lacking the first fight.
100%.
I was lacking the explosion. So he got in on me. So at that point, I had to really use my...
I wouldn't say you were in shape.
No, hell no.
You only had...
I was not in shape. I'll tell you, I was not in shape. Absolutely not. And I'm looking back to like, oh, you know what? I'll show you. I'll show you the before and after pictures of both fights. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, you definitely were
Bro,
not.
I saw the abs in the second fight.
Yeah, bro.
Did you immediately, like, not... What'd you top off at? What'd you go up to? How much did you gain after the first fight? Like, what'd you... 225, 230? Did you make sure... Obviously, you didn't want to touch 240 again.
I got it. Actually, I forgot what I did that weekend. Nothing crazy partying, nothing like that.
I figured you enjoyed it, and then
yeah. But you know what it was? I was drinking a lot of like Gatorades and electrolytes, and even after the fight, bro, I actually
days later you're probably
no, like for days, and like when I hydrated, like really hydrated after the fight, I was like 235, bro. I got back up.
Okay.
But it was all liquid. But it was still like there, I was still at fucking 235. And then
there's a movie that came out about a boxer, and it's just called The Cut, and it's just talking about the cut and like the mental journey this guy goes on. And it's 30 pounds. And
so this is the first fight.
Oh man, I didn't realize you were that big.
This is the second fight.
Holy crap.
So remember, this is the pictures are taken the day after I get there. So I didn't even really start to cut that time. Wow. So like, this was like, remember I told you they flew me out at like fucking
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, it was fucking right away. This is that 6 a.m. shit. So this was like 10 a.m. You know what? We fly there. Yeah, this is probably like 10 in the morning.
Are you hooked? Like, is this your drug of choice?
Yeah.
Like, now that you've, like, literally been to what's the Willy Wonka place? The chocolate factory. Like, you've been to the best candy store in the world. Like, you got to go back, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And I feel like you'll describe it better in the next one. Like, we just got up to now. And then when you get there, you're going to be like...
The story, bro.
There's something cooking. Like, I need to now jump ahead.
You know what it was also? You know what? And I guess then, let me actually go back to the first fight because I still didn't describe it fully. So again, guy trains. We've watched him. This day he trains with Amita. We watched him. We go in there for the first time. I'm feeling it out. The walk, it felt different at that point. It's like, this is like the big stage now. Surreal. They told me, they give you the heads up. Actually, I had like Dylan Mantello, Quiet Man. Shout out to Quiet Man. He was like, yo, because he went there twice. He was like, yo, it's quiet over there. He gave me the heads up. Then I talked to Dr. Nick. He told me the same thing. Because I saw him that same night before I left, Tuesday night. And he had just went there with Steamroller. Like the week before.
Okay.
I want to say the week, maybe two. And he was there and he experienced the Contender Series just as a fan. And like he went in there and he said, yo, it's quiet. So I had that in my head. I had that. Bro, it's like a gym. You hear everything. That's basically it. Wasn't like crickets. I don't say it was crickets. but you hear your peoples. You hear the voices you hear. Like I was hearing Rish. I was hearing Aljo. I was hearing Pumi. I heard D'Angelo, Mike. Yeah, I was here. You hear the voice. I obviously was hearing Ray.
Did they help you
and Steve?
Push you through? Were they screaming on the between the second and the third?
Yeah, I remember specifically hearing Pumi and Aljo telling me throw the knees, or what were they saying? I think bury his head. One of them things. They were giving me directions for like grappling stuff. Or no. They were telling me to get my back on the cage. Work to the cage. That was in the first round. Yes. I remember hearing Aljo and Pumi's voice telling me, "Yo, go to the fence, go to wall," and I just went right to the wall. But back to the fight. We're in there. Different feel, you know. This guy's actually at that point he's going for his dream too, you know. So first exchange, he goes for the shot. Again, I have no explosion. But with no explosion, now I have to maneuver. So now, one thing about it, I have to adapt quick. So once I adapt, I'm like, all right, he has my back, or he's trying to mat return me, takes me down, I get back up. And my thing is, his hands were locked. I need to wait till he unlocks them to really move. And if he doesn't unlock him, he's gonna go punch. If he doesn't unlock him, or how is he gonna punch me with his both hands locked? So it's the type of things that were going in my head while I'm fighting. So I'm like, all right, just go to the wall. He's taking whatever he's trying to get me down. I'm just gonna get back up until he fucking releases his hands, because my hands were like stuck like this, because he had his hands over it. So I'm like, all right, just keep backing up, and I'm like slowly getting out of it and shit. So just kept going, and I'm out. He does the lift in the air. As soon as he lifts, and I'm like, all right, shit. But I never panic. That's one thing, because if I would have panicked, he would have gotten guard, full mount, whatever it was. So I'm like, all right, I'm in the air. I just can't let my head fucking bounce off the canvas. And as soon as we land, I'm going. So boom, that's exactly what happens. We landed. I went, got back up again. He released one leg. He released the grip. And that's when I'm ready to go. I'm like ready to either get out and strike, or I was gonna, he grabbed a single. So when I grabbed a single, I hit him with a re-switch. So basically I kind of almost DDT'd his head to the mat, and that's how I got on top of him. So that's how I went to reverse it. So I went to reverse it, and he tried to pop back up, and that's when I like whipped him. So I whipped him to the ground, and then I got top control, was throwing a bunch of strikes, and I guess I kind of like punched out, kind of burned out on those hits.
Oh, bro, 10 more seconds of energy is over.
Bro, that's the thing. So I wish
you had some sledgehammers.
Yeah, bro. If only, like you said, if I only had 10 seconds. And also if I didn't, it was just fatigue, but whatever. We go to the second round, and I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, oh, fuck. So at that point, my gas, it's a mixture of my gas and my wind and my fucking muscles. So, bro, like, even me, like, just putting my arm, I was just tired as could be. But at a certain point, I'm like, yo, I'm just fucking, every time he comes close, I put my hands on them, strike, boom, I gotta close the distance and make it ugly. So I started dirty boxing a lot, which I guess I want to say I unlocked that, because I never really had to use it in a fight. I've done it in sparring. I often do it in sparring.
You're unlocking shit in the UFC.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's another thing that the experience is helping me grow.
You talked about that 15 months. Like, you were doing that 15 months was those 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I never.
Well, that's what Ray said. Basically, those.
No, 100%, 1,000%. And so I would do it in sparring. I do it a lot, but I'm never punching a guy as hard as I fucking can. You know what I'm saying? Oof. I do hit him hard, but now, like, it's my,
of course,
my training. It's my brothers.
Of course.
Now it's just an actual fight. Now I'm able to just fucking whip it. But I was tired, so I didn't really have as much juice as I like it to have. But I was just getting out of using it a guy in danger.
If they gave you a margarita in the corner, you would have been like, let's go.
Hey,
A shot at
definitely not
Jack.
J-Mo.
Yeah.
Definitely not Jamie, I'll tell you that.
Touche.
So that second round, it was ugly. Not gonna lie, I would say myself, I was done. But when you find that little light in the dark, like the glimmer of light in the dark, I still take some positive. I mean, I could take a shit ton of negatives out of it too. Really, primarily because of the gas tank.
You didn't quit. You didn't fold.
Right. Yeah, but I don't think I did. I think anything I did wrong was primarily because I was gassed out of my fucking mind. But that was one thing we were like, all right, if we're not gassed, we're not making that same mistake. Or we wouldn't have made that mistake. Or we wouldn't have done this, blah, 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 blah. But it ultimately came down with me being tired over that. But I also took that, like I said, I unlocked being able to dirty box. I had a head kick towards the end of that round, and I brought it into the third round too. So I took a little positive. I took some negatives too for sure. I was like, ugh. And then the third round, again, I actually started the third round with kicking him in the head. There's a head kick. And he reacted to it. He yelled. He's like, more.
I would remember like, what the hell are you doing, Freddy?
But I was like, okay, fuck you then. So then I hit him to the leg. And I stomp his leg too, and that connected. So then with the head kick and the stomp, I was like, you know what? Let me go for the question mark. And I've been working on that in the gym too. So I go for the question mark, it grazes him, and then I fucking fall on the floor. So when I fall on the floor, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get up. I know he's gonna strike at me, so I just cover it up and yeah. So then we're fighting off the fence, off the wall. And, bro, I can sense he's tired, too. I'm fucking exhausted. He goes for a shot. I'm like, all right, you know what? We're too close to the win right now. We're too close. We're not going to take this L. So then I was like, all right. He takes me down. I got to explode. And I hit him with the reversal. Oh, I go around the back. I go around the back. So he gets me. He's in half guard. And no, he's not even in half guard. He's side control. No. He's in half guard. He's in half guard because then I have my butterflies in. So he went from half guard, put him in full, but I have my hooks in, and then I use my butterflies to move him out the way. And as he's I think he was trying to strike. He was trying to do something. He was trying to engage transition. That's when I was like, all right, I have those hooks there for a reason. And I'm going to wait for him, kind of like I was doing the first round. I'm going to wait for you. As soon as he started moving, I kicked one of those hooks up, and I turned it into a single leg. Knowing he was going to try to defend it, I came around the back, and when I landed on top of him, that's when I finished the last. I was on top, turtle, punching him, and I was just like, fuck it, you know what? I got to go try to finish him somehow, and I grab his neck just to kind of get just pull him back. Initially I wasn't trying to submit him.
Did you hear the announcers?
No, I heard him grunt.
I mean, when you watched it again?
Yeah.
Remember what they said?
Yeah, I was like, bro, I never put him on me.
Don't pull him on you.
Yeah, no, but that's why I was like, bro, what are they talking about? I did not put him on me. I put him next to me.
Yes.
If you watch it, watch it.
Yes.
That's why I'm like, bro, what did he? Sometimes it's like,
there
what
wasn't
the fuck?
there wasn't hooks locked in.
No, but it wasn't like I didn't load him up on me.
No.
There was never a point where he came and he was on me like this. Cause I fucked around doing that sometimes.
I believe it's Paul Felder. If Rogan was in that, a more jiu-jitsu or grappler,
yeah, that's. I'm like, bro, when did I ever put him on top of me? Whatever. Back to the point. I was on him and I was like, all right, let me just try to, get him on the side and whatever, and just grab his neck, and the side, and with position. Once I grabbed his neck, I felt him I heard him grunt. I was like, oh, you know what? Fuck that. Boom, and I just fucking squeezed and
everything you had.
Yep.
Your arms are probably spazzing out.
Yeah, I mean, that was it. That was good. It was a crazy feeling, bro. I was so
in the
excited.
hotel, you had the hammer curl.
Yeah.
You fucking pulled the hammer curl off.
Nah, that was fun, man. That was such a like after the fight and just finishing it, like you said, like with 12 seconds left, bro. So like
It's one of the greatest comebacks of the year,
bro. It was fun, man. That was good. That was super exciting, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fucking tired as fuck, man. I wish I wasn't so tired and shit. But I mean, like you said, it made for a story. It made for a good story.
I'm gonna call you up next August and be like, Freddie, you got no weddings, right? Nah, you'll be ready for anything, man. 2026 is a very special year.
Yeah.
You just did what not a lot of people can do. You know that you're top in the world now. You can compete with the best in the world.
I think I could best them.
Yeah.
I could definitely best them.
Yeah. Imagine if you had freaking 8 weeks. I think you can be the top 25er.
Bro, I just feel like time will tell. You know, in time, we're gonna get to exactly where we have to be.
Yes, I don't see you stopping. I see like this, just exactly what Ray's saying. Just so much experience combined in the two fights.
That's what I wanted to say earlier too. I was like, you know what? If another thing this was experience, like another thing I learned. Because the fights in Contender Series are just different. Because it's like, you know, you have to please Dana. Again, going back to that second fight and me putting him on the fence and hitting him. I don't, you know, personally, like, I don't, you know, Dana doesn't know me. You know, I don't know him. He doesn't know where I come from. He doesn't know me.
He will know you, though.
He will know me. But I'm saying, like, he doesn't know me, so.
Again, you're going to get your get back, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Now, you're going to throw the mouthpiece at him?
No, but and again, I guess, you know, he's viewing things, you know, what we were saying, like when you were with your watching the MSG fights, when you were around the people you were around, the casuals and shit.
Yes.
They want just one thing, like it kind of,
yes.
Yeah, they want to see, they don't understand the art. Not saying he doesn't understand it.
It's mixed martial arts.
He was just looking for, you know.
Well, now you understand the platform.
Yeah, I understand. That's what I was going to say. Now I understand what it.
Remember Dennis's fight?
Yeah.
Bro, he faced
the guy
California
was just trying to,
State.
It was like you need two
dance.
You know, you need two people to dance. That tango.
Yes.
That's where I remember that.
What is Dennis supposed to do with the guy who's shooting against him, against the fence, and then Dennis won, and it was a great victory. And but he got the call later.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying everything happened. So this is what I was saying with that experience and like knowing what they look for and what they want. Because I'm like, I've seen boring fights or whatever you want to call boring or like grappling heavy and guys just trying to hug him to the wall, quote unquote. Like it's not really hugging unless you're fucking. I mean, if you're not striking, it is. But if you're striking, you're trying to really inflict damage. I'm like, how is that hugging? That was my thing. But whatever.
You're pissed off, man.
No. But my point is that
can't wait to see what you do with this.
My thing is now I know, like, all right, if that style, because I've been saying it for years, like I'm well rounded, like I could strike, I could grapple, I could do this, I could do that, and if I had just had that advantage over people grappling and wall clinching, because I know I had that advantage, like if he could have stopped me. I mean, if he could have, he would have. He wouldn't let me get in that position on him. But I was in that position because I was just better at him at that position. Even though we got out, whatever it was, but I was controlling him for a good amount of time. So with that said, I'm like, all right, maybe if that's not what they want to see, all right, I'll show them a different. Not saying I'm gonna get off my game either. Like I know what my strengths are, but I know what I could do. So if they want to see me knock heads off, then I'll do it, and I'll use this time to build it. Build on that and fucking just...
You got some serious ground and pound. You got submissions.
Now I got to fucking just...
You got heart.
If Because I was just doing it I don't even want to. I didn't want to say like I'll change my game because it's what they want. Fuck that. One thing that got me here is being true to myself. So I'm always be true to myself. So if I have a style, I'm gonna still stick with it. But if they want to see if it takes me to knock 3 guys out in a row, then all right. And if I have to do that shit in the UFC, I'll do that too. So now it's just more so like it opened my eyes to like, all right. And it's not just Dana White, it's everybody else, like the casual fans that think that shit, that thought that's all I do. Or that's all I can do. Like, bro, I've been training for years. I was just using an advantage that I had over everybody. I could mix other shit in. That's mixed martial arts. So that's one thing that I learned.
Do you want to go back exactly to the Dana White Contender Series specifically? Or would you rather fight on an Apex card? Get your opportunity there. If you had one opportunity, would you rather do it on the Dana White Contender Series again or do it on an Apex card?
I would have to say be in the UFC and fight a UFC card.
Okay.
If you gave me those 2 options. But I would do either one. But I would probably lean towards the actual UFC card.
You just got to win.
And beating somebody on that roster for sure.
That's true.
That's
true.
That sounds more appealing to me for sure. But if it takes another contender fight and having to show that I could bully somebody on the wall and bully somebody standing up or whatever it is, if I had to take somebody anywhere. So that's kind of like the eye opener.
I feel like you're ready to fly to Brazil if you have to.
Wherever.
If they call you on short notice.
Yeah.
You ready next week?
I'm training, bro. That's another thing. I've never
hit me up when you're going to the hills.
I've never stopped training since I've been back.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've been back on it.
You look trim.
Yeah, I mean, haven't been blowing. I've been going.
Enjoy Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
And it's not bad food if you think about it. It's mashed potatoes, turkey. It's not bad. It's a lot of good stuff.
No, I'm a fan.
What's your talk about your plate? What does your plate look like on Thanksgiving? Round 1.
See, I'm not like the biggest. I like turkey, like cold cuts. But I'm not the biggest turkey like you put in front like that. Like I'm gonna have a couple of pieces, like maybe 1 or 2 pieces.
You like the ham instead?
I like ham. I like chicken.
Okay.
So like my girl's family, she does like they do like a whole bunch of spreads. Like they have everything. Like they got like pasta. Like it's all like it's a good combination of shit.
Penne alla vodka.
Penne alla vodka. They have a bunch of shit, man. Like they got ham. They have chicken, barbecue chicken.
You said she's Caribbean, so jerk chicken?
No, but they have like baked chicken and.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Is jerk chicken Caribbean chicken?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right
okay.
on that. 100% right. But it's just more of a different like. So I get two food. Like my family's house, my girl's family's house. So my house, we do the ham and chicken, ham and turkey.
Okay.
But I don't overdo it in either or. I'm more like
Oh, you do the double dip?
Yeah.
On the same day?
Yeah.
My man.
Hey, bro, light heavyweight for a reason. No, but I don't like to overdo both.
Who makes the better stuffing?
I just like stuffing regardless, so it doesn't matter.
Good answer. Smart man.
That's right. That's right. I'm not a mac and cheese guy, so don't ask me about that.
A little apple pie for dessert? A scoop of ice cream?
Depends how full on.
Apple pie, blue.
You're a big dessert guy, aren't you? I'm not the biggest dessert guy.
Yeah. I'm like fighting over a cold because I had too much ice cream. Like ice cream is just the worst.
I do like sweets and everything, desserts, but.
You like salts?
Nah. What do you mean?
Like
chips?
Taco. Like if you get they cook salt on that meat, the pork or the beef. Like salty stuff, no? Like
nah, I don't
wings.
Yeah, I don't really look at it. Well, you mean not just food?
I don't know. I always look at it like
just
dinner
salt.
time is
So you look at
salt
salt
and
and sweet?
dessert is sugar. Yeah,
Salt and sugar?
I always look at it like, okay, if you have like a breakfast sandwich, like a sausage
That's
patty,
a pretty
bacon,
desserty
those,
way
like,
of looking at shit, bro.
salty.
That's a really desserty way of looking at it. Just tell me,
Bro,
just,
I used to be a light heavyweight. I swear to God.
if you're thinking about food as salt and sugar, then I believe you. But I don't. I never looked at food like that. I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying, but I wouldn't just split the two up. Like you're literally
This was a
categorizing.
milkshake.
You're literally categorizing all foods as salt. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
Because what else is gonna be sugar? What foods?
just desserts and cereal.
That's right.
Oh
so
my God.
So you just classified all foods as salt. Like that's.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
That's why I'm like, what are you talking about salt? I'm like, you talking about just regular food? Wings, tacos.
yeah. If you think about it, everything's got salt.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I realize like hot sauce, or maybe not salt, sodium. Like the sodium is like you like sushi. Like the soy sauce is like
I'm not a soy
salty.
sauce. I'm not really big. Yeah. See, that's why I was like, when you said salt, I'm like,
yeah. When
I'm not-
you
really
asked
not-
me, I was like, I've never really talked about this.
yeah. When you said salt, I'm like, I'm not a big salt guy. Like, I'm not gonna
Like bacon doesn't have salt, but it's like a savory.
I love fries. And
yeah. Okay.
No,
Fries
no.
has the number one salt.
No.
That's true.
No. Let me. So I love fries, but if I could taste the salt, I'm talking about. I'm a huge fry guy.
Best fries: Shake Shack, Five Guys,
Checkers.
uh,
What are you gonna say?
Checkers, Wendy's. I don't like McDonald's. Everybody likes McDonald's.
Just fries.
Yeah, number one fries. Checkers is good.
I'm gonna say
quality
Checkers and Popeyes. They kind of have similarities. just-
Yes, that is true.
So I like that. Like I guess the peppers and all that, whatever.
KFC or Popeyes?
Popeyes.
Yes, it's
For
true.
sure.
It's true. The pickle sandwich.
I'm not a pickle guy, but the
Such a
spicy,
weirdo.
but the spicy sandwich, the spicy chicken sandwich is.
I'm gonna
fucking
get
fire.
you a cheese pickle sandwich for your birthday.
Yeah, you're gonna eat it for me then. I don't do cheese. I don't do pickles. Fuck that.
Ranch or
Fuck
blue
that
cheese?
shit. Ranch. Fuck
Ranch, we know
that cheesy
this.
shit. We don't fuck with that cheesy shit over here.
Something happened when you were like 9 years old. Somebody put like cheese on your seat or something.
Nope.
There's like a cheese.
Yeah, no, that there is. I can't do the cheese shit, bro. No, sir.
Favorite dessert?
Oreo milkshake. Oreo, like that's
What's the best spot?
Baskin Robbins. Like Dunkin' Donuts / Baskin Robbins.
You like the cookie witches?
What
do you call those?
All right,
Yeah,
so put it this way, I don't dislike it, but like if you said my deserved choice, I'm going with Oreo
Oh.
milkshake.
You know how
Like
they
a-
come in 6? I ate 5 of them.
Oh yeah.
My wife ate 1 of them.
And this is why he separates all foods and desserts.
Yes.
That's why he says salt and sugar. Bro, what?
You like Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah.
Try it. Have you had the half-baked flavor?
Nah, I don't. Like I said, I don't really.
Oh my God.
All right, so all right.
Try
let me ask you a question.
peanut butter
Let me
half-baked.
ask you a question.
Yeah, I would love to answer.
Do you like mint?
No.
All right.
Never
All right,
fucking
thank you.
ever.
All right. thank
Never. Not lemon either.
you. So
Like-
not chocolate mint, not type of mint.
No.
All right, good man. All right, you're not as weird.
You like
as-
cherry ice cream?
I don't really like cherries. The only thing I like cherry is Jolly Ranchers.
They make cherry Jolly Rancher?
Yep.
I didn't
Fire.
know that.
That's literally I don't
Airheads or Jolly Rancher?
Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher or Tootsie Pop?
Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher or Nerds?
Jolly Rancher.
Wow. Okay.
What else we got?
I don't know. Snickers or Twix?
Snickers.
Snickers or Paper?
Snickers.
Snickers or Kit Kat?
Ah, that's a tough one. That's actually they're both at the top, like top of the top chocolates for me. It depends on which mood I'm in.
Reese's.
Nah, it's literally Snickers or Kit Kats. Nothing is above those two. Or maybe the M&M
Ooh.
peanuts.
You ever have the Snickers ice cream?
With ice cream, bro, I don't know if I'm just like
Yeah, what?
I don't know. No. I love ice cream.
Apparently
No,
not.
no. No. Listen, if it's in front of me and everything, I'm gonna eat it. But if I had to go to the store and purchase one, or if somebody asks you, hey, what ice cream do you want me to pick up for you? I'm going to always say Oreo. I'm just like stuck to
Cookies and cream?
Cookies and cream. I'm stuck with that. It could be like.
You get the fudge?
It could be, no.
Bro, I go Fat Boy.
No.
At the end of the ice cream aisle, they have the glass jar. You can heat it up.
Where's this at?
Stop and Shop. Like every store. There's like, they put the cones, the sprinkles, and the fudge right next to the ice cream aisle.
Oh, so
like at the corner.
Oh, damn. So you really do the ice cream shit. Like, you
yeah.
do it big.
All or nothing. Like, I'm either like cutting weight. Bro, as soon as I like said, like, all right, I
said, I'm not, desserts, it's not like, I'd rather just eat. But again, this is desserts of my choices. Like, this is what
When do you indulge?
I'm very,
every Sunday? Every other day? Like, how do you
like
balance
a cheat meal?
your... Yeah, sure. Do you go a full week where you're like, oh, I'm disgusting? Or...
You mean like after the fight or just in general?
In general. Say you know you're not fighting till February. When do you turn it on? And what do you do before you turn it on?
I don't look at desserts as like, maybe I'll have like maybe one, not even, I would say I wouldn't even have an Oreo shake a week. I would have like a cheat meal. I wouldn't have that though. It'd be like every other week, every 3 weeks. You know what it is with my week? Well, dessert wise, like sweet stuff. My weakness is all strawberries, Welch's, fruit snacks. Bro, those I can eat them shits. I actually was on a pretty big binge recently.
Like 2 packs a day?
I could do 2 packs a day. Yeah, I try not to go 2 packs a day because one doesn't do much for me anymore. But bro, I sound like fucking smokers.
Yeah. I need more.
Yeah, I had to go. I burned through the first pack. Now I'm going to the second pack.
Bro, I used to get that before practice every day.
Bro, that's what
Or Pop-Tarts.
I just got some Pop-Tarts last week too. 2 weeks ago.
See, okay, we're finding with.
So we're finding. So no, you know what?
Cherries.
No, strawberry. Yeah, frosted strawberry.
Cinnamon.
What are you?
Never.
What are you?
No.
What are you? Elderly?
I swear to God, I was on a subway.
Yeah,
Guys like, you guys got any food? You guys got any food? I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I got something for you. And he goes, cinnamon. I was like, bro, you're just asking for
a bum.
Food.
A bum turned it down.
And
that's
how bad it was.
He turned it down.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Nobody wants cinnamon.
I mean, nobody likes that shit, bro. So no, actually, like I've been in. So I could actually eat fruit snacks every day, if given an opportunity.
You have morning strudels, the toaster strudels. You ever have those?
I used to back in the day.
Oh my God, with
the
frosting.
frosting.
Oh man, you
know what I used to do? You know what I used to do? We used to have like bacon. So I used to be, and then sometimes like my mom would cook eggs and shit with it.
Okay.
That would like complete the thing. But if she would like be sleeping or at work, we'll get up and everything's just microwavable. So we'll microwave, or no, we'll put it on the toaster oven or whatever, and we'll do the strudel and bacon. And that used to be, bro.
That's not bad.
Bro, that combination, and you add eggs to it.
That's not bad at all. You just made an egg McMuffin.
Bro, fire though. I'm saying like that. You actually, I might be having a strudel and bacon.
Bro,
and
put 2 of them?
Bro, you brought it back, bro. It's been like fucking 20 years.
I lived with my sister for a couple of years. Like, she always got them for her kids. She was like, Gary, did you see where they went? I was like, no.
Yeah, no.
What time is it?
Fucking 1 in the morning. Time.
Is this thing still rolling? I hope it's still rolling.
Don't you make that like mistake with somebody?
Dr. G. Oh my God. I gotta go to bed. This is probably the longest recording of my life.
Yeah, what time do we start?
Is it really 1?
It's really 1.
Holy smokes. All right. Wow, that was fun. I feel like we keep talking.
That's right. Hey, that time fucking flew.
Wow. All right. You're more than welcome to crash over if you got it. You good to drive?
What's that?
You good to drive?
I'm good to drive.
Okay. Better than the last time you were here.
Oh, dude. That experience, that was the scariest drive of my life.
Just decide to just plop 8 inches of
Bro,
snow.
and like downhill. Yeah, that was terrible. My car is sliding and shit. Just having, I think I parked where I had to make like a U-turn or something, and then it was like snow and cars in the way, and I just couldn't like actually. It was bad. It was terrible.
Well, imagine snowing right now. That would be crazy. Then we would be fully in the Matrix.
That would actually complete the Matrix.
Whoa. All right. Camera's yours. Sponsors. Handles.
Shout out to all the sponsors. Let me reset that. Back that up. What's up, y'all? It's the Barbarian. Shout out to Ike Dagon. He is the man. Yep. Show off the Pokemon cards right here. It's an honor to be here, be back. He says we shut it down last time, but we're picking up. We're starting to back up. So we're back in business. Back here, back in this fucking amazing spot. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to my team. Shout out to everybody in my corner, on my side. Shout out to co-reps, management. Shout out to my sponsors, my peoples at Johnny McGorry's, Maximilian Watches, Fuel Your Body Cafe, Bloodsport Collective, a bunch. Stripes. I don't want to leave anybody out. Shout out to the gyms, man. Shout out to Team Cerro Longo. Shout out to First Battalion. And yeah, it was great to have a talk with Ike. And until next time.
Appreciate you. SOO _ amazing. So amazing. And what's the Barbarian one?
Grind Over Everything.
Grind Over Everything.
GOE. So it's at Grind Over Everything and at So Amazing. It's SOO _ amazing.
Cool.
And we're ready to kill next fight.
Big year. Holiday season. First and foremost, family, friends, most loved ones.
And if you're watching this, I don't know when this is going to go out, but if it comes out, if you watch this before the holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Happy New Year.
Well, this is coming out on Happy Valentine's Day.
Definitely Happy New Year's.
Appreciate you, Freddie.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.